Hey, tonight. No, wait, what?
Never mind, you're here now.
Yeah, I put the phone down for a second, but I came back because I heard Woody say my name. But no, I came back at the end of the conversation. I heard you say something about your algorithms make you not like women. You saw that the Tonight's Conversation podcast is breaking up?
And Keita Rose heard shit trying to make everybody look bad.
I'm trying to figure out who Mojo Jojo is, because that is fucking hilarious.
Ace metaphor.
That's funny as fuck.
That's diabolical.
But Jeff, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Have you been playing your damn legendary was working?
No,
I did.
I just
What just happened? Wow. Communication error.
I'm telling y'all now, y'all get to that last part where Brody when he gonna have to hard, that motherfucker gonna get off on y'all shit right now.
Oh yeah, no, he take next to no damage at all. That's a true boss fight. I missed the
like the
video
film.
game. Yeah,
Like the film Nate talking about.
yeah.
No,
That shit was easy though.
You just gotta hit him with the blast. That's all you have to do. Tell man. I was spamming the fuck out of Clubhouse.
Oh, that's Goku in real life, boy.
Dragged out, can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, just take the wheel before I crash
Hey,
out,
cuz, I hate to do it
all
to
this
you.
pressure I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself, if it's all the same,
Y'all niggas boxing for real.
if it's all the same.
What y'all playing?
They playing Sparking Zero. What's in 3 minutes? Oh, when we start? Oh, hell. Hey, I love how his thoughts glow like.
No, y'all know some dumb shit. Y'all all call me dumb.
What?
Ain't it fun when you're living a world where no one gives a fuck, and it comes with all the vices. To forget yourself, just pick one up. I've been stumbling and running from all the things my hurt comes from, but I'm caught up, and I let emotion beat me down. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. I'm sitting, waiting, wishing, really it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out, can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself, if it's all the same. But I'll keep to myself, if it's all the same. Tell me what you wanted to say. Losing my sense of direction, you want my attention. Please just wait for me. On your knees at night when you pray for me. I see you come, tears are running. Don't be disappointed in me, I just want it to be. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. Couldn't be more indifferent, really it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out, can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself, if it's all the same. But I'll keep to myself, if it's all the same. All the same. Taylor about the fucking flex. All the same. If it's all the same. All the same. Always with me. Taylor about the fucking flex. Ain't it fun when you're living a world where no one gives a fuck, and it comes with all the vices. To forget yourself, just pick one up. I've been stumbling and running from all the things my hurt comes from, but I'm caught up, and I let drag out. Can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash out. With all this pressure, I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same. Tell me what you wanted to say. Losing my sense of direction, you want my attention. Please just wait for me. On your knees at night when you pray for me. I see you coming, tears are running. Don't be disappointed in me. I just wanted to be. They say a change is coming. I hope it's on the way. Could it be more indifferent? Really, it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out. Can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure, I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same.
Hello and welcome back to Urban Anime Podcast, where we discuss your favorite topics. As always, it's your boy Big Dog Ruff back with another week. Topics, discussions, and all that other good stuff. I'm joined by a couple cast of characters. Introduce yourself.
It's your boy Law, just chilling for the night.
Nah, you can't just be chilling with all these bashing black women topics. You ain't
Why you
out
throw
the
me
gate.
under the bus like that, bro? Like you
Out
the
throwing
gate.
allegations at me, bro.
Hi, my name's Zerker. I'm a long neck in disguise.
What's up with you in this long neck thing, man?
He likes Zerka's neck for some reason.
Like
Hey,
that
you like his throat. That's
Hey,
even
yo.
weirder.
You're like, what is going on here? is Marvel Rivals biggest crash out, Sean? Stuck in Silver too.
Yeah, Sean do be crashing out of my rivals though. It'd be hilarious though.
This nigga be
Bro,
mad
this
at
video
anybody.
I gotta. Hey, you know what, Sean? I'm putting that on our YouTube tonight. You crashing out on Rivals.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sean said,
I don't think
I
he
don't
asked you.
want to fucking play no more.
I gotta see it
Just
now.
kept putting us in comp matches, 4 matches prior. I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to bed. And I can't fucking surrender. I can't leave the match. If I close it and I open it back up, I just wanted to take the penalty. I did it every fucking time trying to figure out.
Sean said, bro, I quit the game, closed the app, and opened it back up, and it put me back in the game.
Yo,
I in a single afternoon, I got from bronze 3 to silver 1, and then Tev took me back to silver 2 because he was lonely.
No, you did drop the Silver 3, but we pulled it back.
No. I ended the night at silver 2.
Yeah, we pulled it back in like the last game, and then we went to public.
Yeah, no thanks to you, jackass. I was higher before you kept fucking putting me in matches.
All right, let's get into the topic. So, have any of y'all seen the
It's more
Sonic?
trash, the real trash boat.
Hello, Shamar.
Who's the real
I'm here.
boat?
Well, have y'all seen Sonic 3?
I have.
I have not yet. Is it on streaming yet?
Tough. I told you. Check the group chat. Go up. There's a link on Twitter. It got the full movie HD.
Whoa, what the fuck was this?
I dropped it like earlier this week.
Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Y'all ain't put enough emphasis on that in the group chat.
I don't know if you'd be interested
really
in
did.
it.
That shit came and went too fast.
I still gotta watch 2, so you know.
But I did watch 3. But news regarding that, Sonic 4 is expected to come out March 19th, 2027. They're really going all in on this Sonic thing and this movie franchise, and I'm excited to see the progression because this is like what Sonic game was that? Sonic, it's like leading up to Sonic 94, 95. One of those.
Sonic CD.
CD. There we go. Yeah. Got my boy Metal
Goddamn
Sonic.
Sonic nerds.
I was
Boy
always
Metal Sonic popping up at the end.
along with Amy.
Yeah. It feel like at the end of every movie they just introduce a new somebody new from his background. At the end of
I
every
mean, he
movie.
he got enough friends and stuff to do it because you still got what Silver. You got a couple people you can still introduce.
Silver will probably be after. It'd probably be the first one immediately after Metal Sonic.
Mm. I do need to ask though, because maybe this is just a misconception on my part. I always thought Shadow was as fast as Sonic. He just got those shoes, like just the extra kit.
He's fast, if I'm not mistaken.
In the movie, they portrayed it as he was slower, ain't it? Or like his speed was because of the shoes.
Well, he has a lot in his kit because he also be teleporting and shit.
But is his base speed on par or with Sonic's?
Yes.
It's better than Sonic's.
Okay. Okay, that was what I wanted to know.
Shadow is faster and stronger than Sonic.
I don't know. You probably can't take Shamar at face value on that. You probably got to look that up.
Yeah, he do think Luffy beat Naruto, so yeah.
You might need to
In
go look
other
on
news, the studio of Blue Lock apparently has shut down. This is kind of sad.
Yeah. I'm not a.
Oh, go ahead. Joe.
Oh no, I'm for me. I'm not a Blue Lock guy. I kind of dropped it all together.
Ooh, that studio shut down with a whole bunch of 10 out of 10 episodes? Oh my god. JPEG's not working?
Don't do that, Tough. Don't do that. They
At least
didn't
JJK ain't have no
Okay,
JPEGs.
whoa. In Blue Lock's defense, the main animators for season 2 got pulled to do the movie because it was a movie that came out for Blue Lock the same time as the season. And the movie covered something completely different. But because of the movie, it pulled away from resources from the actual anime. So whenever they did come back, they did start animating Blue Lock correctly. And then on top of that, it was a lot of last minute and outsourcing a lot of different things. Most of the season was done by like one person trying to like push this shit together. Because it was either Blue Lock goes on hiatus and they don't finish the season, or they keep trying to just put out content.
JPEG it up?
He was trying, bro. I gotta give him credit for trying.
All I'm saying is that season shouldn't have got better episode. JJK had a better season than them just off that.
It's not like you just hating, my nigga. That's
Is that not a
like.
factual opinion? Because JJK ain't have no JPEGs.
Hey, but
They
you
ain't
see
had
what,
a spinning soccer ball over a Microsoft Edit. What
But
is
you
that,
seen-
Excel?
but you seen what
did
got
it-
voted.
Microsoft
You
PowerPoint.
seen what got voted at the end of the year, right? Shut your ass up. Ain't nobody care about
Yeah,
JJK.
Microsoft PowerPoint.
Niggas forgot about that shit. These
The
niggas gave
PowerPoint.
you 8-bit fucking animation and still outschooled JJK. How do you feel about that?
No,
How do you feel about that?
That's just dick eating.
These niggas on their last hoorah of their studio went all out. Meanwhile, JJK just fizzled back.
They dick eating.
He said they need
JPEG animation, bro. I could have made them episodes at home for way less
Oh.
money.
Oh.
not blue JPEGs.
All right, so what I want you to do is make us an animation of everybody in the pod. Just do like a little intro for us, since you got skills like that. If you can work with JPEGs, you might as well put that motherfucker to work on the pod.
Hey, bro, I can do all the JPEGs you want, bro. The Jeopardies will probably be harder than the JPEGs.
Oh,
This nigga ain't shit. In other news, Rising of the Shield Hero Season 4 is currently in production.
Yes, sir. Peak.
And Classroom of Elite, they graduated a little bit. It's year 3, and it begins March 24, 2025.
I'm trying to tell you.
I could start the anime then.
Trying to tell y'all, boy, if you If you're a fan of that man, Anna Koji, you might want to drop it, bro.
I'm a fan for Vegeta.
What happened?
If you're a fan of Anna Koji, if you don't like what the man been doing, trust me, he gets 10 times worse, bro.
Well, he did. I quit reading it.
I ain't about to spoil nobody, bro. I ain't about to spoil.
Yo, don't let me go get to my location and start reading it again.
Listen, bro. Like I said, I'm not about to spoil nobody, bro.
Well, in addition to that, Black Clover sequel will be coming to anime. They began production after 2026.
They just waiting for the manga to finish. We're in the final fight right now.
Nigga, I'm confused. What sequel?
They gotta finish. They gotta finish the anime.
Yes, I know they gotta finish up the anime, but what sequel?
The sequel, like season 2. Like that's
What do you mean season 2? Black Clover has been on like. I'm confused. What sequel? Isn't it still the same series?
Yeah, it's the same series, but you know how a lot of them do. They like sequel series, but it's just a continuation. That's all it is. Still a continuation.
What's going on? False advertising.
Hey, I'm the only one. Like about time y'all got to the real one.
Bro, I don't even think that's the real one, bro.
Don't say that, Joe. Don't do that,
bro.
I'll be pissed if it's a fake one again. Now, don't do it.
It's the real one, but bro, that was too easy, bro. Like, that was too easy.
Not really.
NBA young boo.
Not really, Joe. He been partying them.
Bro, that was way too easy for me, bro.
So, in other news, one of our members of the pod posted a poll on our Facebook. You know what? I should pull it up. I got you.
Oh, is this the drips?
Speaking of, while everybody is here, I asked that y'all go ahead and like the video. Subscribe. I'm gonna just throw this in here right now. Subscribe. All that good stuff. If you in the pod right now, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of y'all. Get the like in the video. Get the like in the video. I see it.
That was me. Oh yeah, quick news for Wednesday. I hope you guys know your Star Wars lore.
I already know. I don't know mine.
If y'all haven't seen us on Facebook, make sure y'all go follow Urban Anime Podcast. This is the page or whatever. But a poll was posted. Should women pay for dates as well?
Yeah.
That was on our Facebook? Who approved that?
I did, sir. The administration.
Yeah.
The administration. Yeah.
Administration ain't run this by me. I would have said that this is a bare topic. We bottom of the barrel pickings is here.
Hey, but so
start saying that, sir.
91% of people says yes. How do y'all feel about this?
I mean, yeah, my girl paid for all time.
My girl do too.
She paid all time. I try to pay 10% more though, but shit, she paid all time.
You know what? 50-50. Let's ask a married man, Shamar. How do you feel? How do you feel
about what?
Well, maybe if you was paying attention to the goddamn pod, Shamar, you would understand what the fucking question is. That's why I fucking picked on you. This is like a fucking classroom. I called on a nigga in the fucking back, and you was like, "Oh, what?"
Hey, I'm about to take my PlayStation downstairs and plug into the router.
All right.
I'll join the room in a second.
Shamar, how do you feel about women paying for dates? As a man.
Woman eat salad.
Man eat steak.
That's how I got married, honestly. She bought me. She got me like that. She paid for the date.
I'll say this though. The first date, the man got paid. And no ifs, ands, or buts.
Facts.
No, not necessarily.
Real men pay for first date.
Yeah,
Not necessarily.
generally, yes.
No, not
If it's a
necessarily.
special case where you ain't got it and Shorty really fucking with you, she can go ahead and do it. But like,
Yeah, I get what you saying,
genuinely,
Ruff.
first
If you
date.
got the money, you got to pay.
No. Listen. Get me out. Take us somewhere that don't cost no money.
That's fine. That's fine. First date is on you. It doesn't matter what it is. First date is on you.
You do not have to spend money. I say nowadays you do not have to commit full financial. I have to pay for the first date. If it's not genuine interest, you don't have to pay for the first date. It's nothing wrong with doing Dutch on the first.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case where you're both are agreeing that y'all not like on that, but at the same time, it's kind of backwards to still be like that, but didn't go on a date with somebody.
Not really, because it's the first date. It's your first interaction, really. That way, you're both equally vested in this because you're both paying for your own self. You're both spending the same amount of time. It's an equal
Let me ask
first date.
this. Let me ask y'all this though. Okay, side question. Part question to this. All right.
How you gonna go?
Y'all pay
Wait,
first
you
trip?
can't cut me off to go to another question. I'll get you on half B here, but nah, don't do that.
No,
You ain't even let me finish
question.
what I was saying.
He was
Oh, I
asking a
thought you
question
were done. Go ahead.
regardless.
But yeah, goddamn. If it's Dutch, that means y'all both equally vested. Y'all both spending y'all money. Y'all spending the same amount of time together. And then going forward, if this is something y'all both continue, that's when you could start the actual courting of, okay, yeah, I pay for every date. I pay for this date. You pay for that. You cover the tip. It don't have to be paying for the whole date, but just showing equal commitment.
Oh no, I ain't. Listen. I will say if the man pays, well, unlikely the man's gonna pay the first date. If you pay the first date, not gonna lie, tip is on her.
I don't believe in tipping, so I can't say that.
Because
I don't believe in
I
tipping.
for shit show ain't tipping. So it look like you tipping. Out of this whole night, only thing I'm asking you to do is drop $5 on that damn table.
Oh, so you asking her to look cheap, because that's an under tip probably.
Hey, don't matter. Drop something on the table. Drop something on the table. I don't care.
Me personally, smooth dollar. That's the most I'll go.
Shit, me, they get
$4
$4 in ones. Make that shit look like it's a lot.
Facts.
Nah. That's y'all believing partial tipping, but I don't believe in tipping at all.
You know what's crazy?
I will happily leave.
$5?
I will get my change and leave.
$5 is fine if you ask me, because that's 10% on a $50 date. So I mean,
See,
hey,
I truly believe women belong in the kitchen. That's what need to happen. They need to be in the kitchen.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
I said that with my girl beside me just to see if she give me a reaction. She ain't know that. She ain't pay me no goddamn mind.
All I'm saying is women should work.
If you're taller than you, gotta talk loud.
No, she's not.
She'll worship me.
You see it? Well,
I want to watch a football game. She supposed to be loving it.
Anything else about women paying for dates? Y'all wanna?
Can I say this?
Yes, sir.
And okay. What about y'all said about the first date? What about the first trip?
First trip?
If we make it to that part, most likely you're paying.
No. You know how established you gotta be to take a trip?
Yeah.
Right.
Me and my girl took our first trip within probably a month.
You paid for everything?
Did you pay for it?
Yeah.
Everything?
The whole thing? That's your question.
She paid her part. I paid my part. I bought the room and shit. We went half on the food.
That's what you should have did. I'm gonna tell you what you should have did. You should have told her she paid for everything. That's what you should have did.
I don't want to go.
Paying for a whole trip is insane.
After a month too, yeah. That's why I was saying if you pay for the whole thing after a month, then use a trick.
Nah.
Use a trick.
That's my whole baby mama. Come on, man.
Hey, you know how many tricks
Nah,
in women
bro.
situations
That's
that
the
Nah,
women
nah,
need
it's
baby
not the
mama?
same. Woody been with his girl for like over a year plus.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. A month in, I ain't paying for no trip. Not a whole trip. But he
No,
said
what
he ain't
about
pay for
this?
the
we could go
whole
to
trip.
Chucky.
That's
We
what I
could
was
go to
saying.
Chuck E. Cheese and call it a day. What you talking about?
That's what I was saying. If you paid for the whole trip, like room and
listen.
everything, you the trick.
Our first trip was in Charleston, and our second trip was Tennessee.
Okay, Tennessee a trip. Charleston ain't no trip, my sir.
Charleston ain't no fucking trip, nigga.
It's not.
That's
No,
an
no. Hold
hour.
up.
You was still in South
What if she
Carolina.
want to take? Listen, let's say y'all in South Carolina, right? She want to take a trip to the Met, stay the weekend.
Oh,
type
we
shit.
get. Oh, we
That's
get
not a
Chipotle.
trip.
That,
That's not a
It's-
trip.
It's a trip.
that is not a trip.
Nah. She said
That
she
is
want
not
to
a
stay
trip.
the weekend, so y'all got to get an Airbnb and all the other shit.
That is
That's
not
still
a trip.
not a trip.
That's not a trip to y'all. So you dropping the bag on that? You dropping the bag on that?
Rough. I would look at her logically and say, why the fuck are we spending $300 for Airbnb over the weekend when we can drive an hour and go home and just come back tomorrow?
Nah. That's too much. She want to get drunk with you, like sloppy drunk, but she can't do that if you still got to do the drive.
Yeah, I ain't want to
That's why
get
she
drunk for
want to be in the
$300
Met,
over
so
the
y'all
weekend.
can hit the city, hit a nice sushi spot, or
No, I'm not doing all
nice
that.
restaurant or some shit. It's a nice
I'm not doing all that.
it's a nice hot spot, hot pot place in Columbia. I
That's
ain't gonna
not
lie,
a
that shit
trip.
good as fuck.
That is not a trip.
You want to go there? She probably want to go. I don't know. Go to the clubs, the hookah lounge,
That is not a trip,
etc.
sir.
Okay, y'all
Y'all
say
just
it's
spent
y'all
the
say
day
y'all say
alone.
it's not a trip, but are y'all paying for it?
You sound like hanging out to me.
No,
Like that's
no, rough. Why would you pay? Would you pay that money to stay an hour away
just
from your
asking
house?
questions. I'm just asking questions. That's all.
And we giving you the answer no.
That's not a trip.
And I'm not paying for it, especially if we live an hour away, bitch. We were going home.
You can get sloppy drunk when we get home. Golly, we can get drunk.
You can get as drunk as you want. My job is to make sure we get home safe, which I will do. And then, hey, if you want to go back to Columbia tomorrow, we can go tomorrow. You ain't even got to drive. I'll take care of the whole trip. You just play the radio.
But she wants you to like ease up and relax. You tense because you driving.
Oh no,
You're
I'm
not
good.
gonna be
No,
on
I'm
the
good.
same page by the time she gets to the house. She's gonna be like sleepy drunk. It's 45
good.
to an
Go to
hour.
sleep then. Go to sleep then. Go to sleep then. Go to sleep.
Man, go ahead. You had that. Let me know you had fun. You enjoyed yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't get everything you want in life because you
You
think I'm
trying
about
to
to pay
hum spirituals on
$300.
your dick, and you talking about you want to go back home.
Listen, I'm 28 years old. I can live without it. I'm good. I done had enough where one night.
Yeah, I like my women to think with a little bit of logic, man. If you want me to spend that kind of money for nothing,
I'll say this. Drunk pussy better.
Whoa, no, it's not.
Hey, whoa! I ain't gonna lie. Woody spitting. Woody spitting.
No, it's not.
Woody spitting. Let's talk
No,
about
it's
it.
not.
Let's talk about it.
Hey,
Drunk sex is better than drunk sex is better than sober sex.
Can we pause the podcast, please? Can we pause? Can we pause?
Hey, I got a son now.
Can we pause?
Hold on.
Can we pause?
Let me pause. Let me figure out how to pause first.
I got a
Don't
son
you do
now,
it all the time?
Oh yeah. I forgot. I got the little thing. Intermission.
Phil say he trying to get played. Phil say he getting tired of it. Drunk sex is not
I got a
good.
child now because of it.
Drunk sex is not fun at all, bro. Like,
What you
Hey,
mean?
boy, ain't no fucking way,
not
boy.
fun.
Boy, ain't no way.
That's just me.
What's wrong with it, Joe? What's wrong with it?
Nasty, right?
It's
The
nasty.
slur.
Yeah, that's the point.
slur.
That's the point.
Listen. I don't want to be thinking about, you know what, maybe if she throw up on me one time, you know, I don't want to think about that.
You tripping.
Brother,
That's the last thing on my mind.
I
Okay,
didn't think about that shit at all.
But hey, can I tell a story about what Joe said? I just thought about it, Joe. I kind of do understand what you're saying, but I got a story behind it.
All right.
Oh God. All right, I'm not gonna say no names, but one time I had a girl that hit me up, right? And I picked her up. We was in my car, and we was about to do the do. And she was like, "Yeah, I've been drinking." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I was about to put my face somewhere, right?
The messed up part about
And
it.
this bit literally said, "I feel like I'm about to throw up." And I looked at her and was like, I got something to do. Never mind.
But
So I get what you're saying, Joe.
I will say this: you better than me because I still would have went through with it, bro.
So
I still would.
if she would throw up on my head, I'll go flip.
Wow. I don't agree
She
with
from
you,
Bamberg?
Joe.
I'm not saying no names.
She from just answer. She from Bamberg.
Yes and no.
Yeah, I know who she is.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
So speaking of weird cases, we just gonna shift off of that. Speaking of weird cases, DJ Academics got a little weird case around him. To show y'all context, DJ Academics has this 15-year-old kid. This kid, I don't know, I can't remember his name. He joined his Discord and they be having like little conversations, right? All right, let me.
Oh, that's Screwface John. That's my dog.
Actually, I'm gonna find an original without Screwface in it because Screwface was the first person that did it.
I just started looking at his stuff. I look at no Shaq Life. I'm surprised Shaq Life ain't really touch on it yet.
Bro, what the fuck is up with these streamers and kids in Discord, bro?
All right, here we go.
Sound like a little bitch. Trying to put me on a case. Trying to put them in a case. What? Whoa. Whoa. Are you good, my boy?
This is another clip.
What? 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 Okay, I see what they mean now. He really said pause when it was too late. Like,
Yeah, actually.
You on tap that, sir?
All right, that's the clip. So
Yeah.
everybody been on academics, and academics' response to this was more so that old boy is like little bro to him, and he just having a conversation like with his little bro, like he had them conversations with like his cousins and his family members and etc.
That don't matter. That's still a child.
All right, let's keep it a book. From my perspective, that's not crazy. That's how older niggas used to talk around me when I was young.
Yeah,
Hey man, hey, y'all don't act like an old nigga ain't ever asked you when you was young. What you do with that lady throw you some pussy? That's not crazy to me. It wasn't like he was talking to the boy sexually, but I don't know.
The line get crossed when you be like, "Hey, so you switch over to a woman. You gonna let the streamer you
that's
idolize?
Crazy.
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you?
that. Yeah, when
Get
he
you
did
pregnant?
that,
That's crazy to say, but I just think that that's the 2025 version of it. It's the same thing, just the 2025 version.
I see your point.
Yeah,
And
he's still
also,
weird,
DJ Academics did say that the kid, his name is Noor. The kid is notorious for coming in Discord and telling all like the older people like, y'all can't get it up, y'all can't have kids, y'all bums. Like, what else? Your dick don't work, your soldiers not marching, etc. And he come in there conning them, and then apparently before he was banned from the Discord, the academics had him unbanned him because that was like little bro to him. So now academics feel some type of way that Nora is like creating kind of a narrative for the internet to run with, and yeah. How do y'all feel?
On this one, sadly, I gotta side with A. On this one,
I get where he coming from. That's supposed to be little bro and everything. But I felt like the one part that did throw me off is the whole switch over thing. That's the one part I was like, whoa, like.
that's what I say. That's just to me. It's just the 2025 version. Like they weird like that. Everything got to relate to deeks and all that type of shit. So I didn't hear him trying to make a pass at the boy, implying that he had some type of attraction to him, nothing like that. So ain't nothing to talk about. It just weird niggas being weird. Nothing criminal. Just weird.
Hey, Ruff, you got a notification. 2 of them now.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh, your Twitter is right there.
Hey, don't worry about what's going on my Twitter. Ain't no notifications on.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh no! Oh, man,
I hate this nigga.
Hey, what happened? I got to see. Oh. Yeah, funny as fuck.
But this whole incident spawns a whole bunch of other stuff. Academics started because Playboy Max just had a stream and he seen it and he was like, oh well, that's kind of just weird or whatever, right? So one of Academics pages, Academics TV, this nigga went on a whole like defame Max run, and he started making posts like this. Playboy Max on Discord sexually talking to a 14-year-old girl. But he's playing pages out of context, and then even on, he had another post where it had a community notification on it, about him lying about it, because on the post he said that Max was trying to talk to a 14-year-old girl and talking sexually to a 14-year-old girl.
Hey, quick thing. Turn on dark mode. It'll be easier on your eyes and ours.
Nigga, this is so much extra work. I'm here, nigga.
It's not extra. You ain't got to do it now. I'm just saying, like, damn.
Wait, what happened?
I
You
was
talking about
going put his Twitter on dark mode.
I'm sorry, I'm on my computer. I don't put dark mode on my computer. I need to be able to see. So he posted.
Point, I'm old.
He posted this video of footage of Playboy Max trying to groom his 9-year-old Discord member Noor into sexually interacting with an OnlyFans model.
Why do you have a 9-year-old Discord mod?
First of all,
whoa.
Wow.
That's fine.
And all of these videos he like posted are like all out of context. Even this one got community shit on, and it's just back to back. This nigga Academic's just doing corny shit.
He trying to defame him because he looked bad.
And then it even got to the point where Meek Mill decided to respond.
Oh, no, generational beef there.
Meek Mill.
Let's go to Meek page. And he had a comment about it. Calling academics and extremists. And he trying to push the narrative that black men being gay to discredit black men's success. Live in a wild world, people.
Well, I mean, Academics is a notorious Drake glazer, so it makes sense to me that he got a weird case.
Why? When Drake doesn't have a weird case?
Who said Drake didn't? Who said he didn't?
Is there proof of one?
Listen, I'm going to say this, okay? I do not have definitive proof that Drake is attracted to minors. However, it has been well documented that he was in minors' DMs talking weird.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I was fair handed with it.
No, that was actually backhanded as hell. But go ahead.
All right.
Well, in addition to that, Trump on his generational run, he decided to declassify the documents regarding MLK, JFK, and RFK. Now we get to see the truth behind the curtains. Unredacted, too.
Right after the FBI posted for MLK Day, and then it got fact checked by AI.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That shit was funny as hell right under the post. It is noted that the FBI may have been involved in his assassination defense.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And because of Trump, we've seen a lot of backlash on some famous artists that previously have spoke out against him before in the past. So now a lot of people are calling them sellouts for performing at the crypto arena. These artists include Nelly, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, and Soulja Boy. How do you think about it?
Get your money however you want to. Personally, don't care.
Honestly, I don't have to agree. Right. I don't have to agree with you politically to not get paid by you. Like, what the hell? That'd be like, oh, I'm right wing, so if you a leftist, you can't come in my store and patronize my store. That's stupid as hell. I'm getting money. I don't care what the fuck you believe, nigga. Pay
I
me to
feel
do
like
my.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand just because our political views different don't mean we still can't do business together.
Exactly. Business is business.
Mm. So do y'all think it's so since y'all have that stance, we have seen in the past week our current president Trump has decided to withhold funds and resources from places like California going through the deadly fires due to them not aligning with his political stance on certain things. How do y'all feel about that?
Hey, that's fucking
Okay,
crazy. I ain't know that. No, you can't.
Hold on. You got to be real careful about the terms you're using. It is not his political stance. It is his executive order. And California is a sanctuary state. So what is going on is the leaders over in California are basically saying, hey, Trump made an executive order where we got to get the immigrants that are illegal, because that's important, out of here. We're saying, fuck that. Well, Trump is like, oh, you're violating a federal order? Bet you don't get federal assistance. Get it out the mud, bitches.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then yeah, fall in line of suffer consequences, nigga. Civil War Part 2. California won't win by themselves,
But
even with the illegals.
What about the everyday citizens of California that pay their taxes and
shouldn't have voted for them lefties?
The everyday citizens who got hoed by their mayor who was in Africa on vacation instead of coordinating with the police, the fire department, and the various services that could have helped quell the fires. Oh, okay. The same people who elected Gavin Newsom who wanted to drain their reservoir to protect some worthless ass fish instead of make it so they have full fucking fire hydrants. Oh, okay.
It sounds like they got more to be mad about than Trump.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they don't listen. The people don't deserve anything that they are getting. Okay, no one deserves to have their whole life uprooted by a fire. Don't nobody deserve that shit. But at the same time, California's governance is garbage. They are trash. These people's lives have been ruined and uprooted because the people in charge of them are fucking up on a grand scale, and they don't care. So, like,
they never have.
What?
Would you say
I'm
so?
agreeing with you. I'm just saying they've never cared about their people in California.
That is also a fair point.
They care when it matters to their pocket. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
people coming through with the facts on these Californians. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy work. If the governor and they probably will vote him back. This probably ain't the first time he did some wild shit like that, and they just reelected him.
It's a cult. They've been doing this shit for years.
Yeah, if you have a blue D next to your name, you're a good guy. If you have a red R, you're the villain. Like, I mean, that's just how this goes, bro.
And
I'm like, shit.
I want to put out a public service announcement. I'm really tired of people just being so doomsday about everything going forward. When realistically, we all know what's going to happen. Trump is going to finish his office. Somebody else is going to get voted in. And at the end of the day, we're going to look back and we're going to be like, oh, you had a pretty good presidency. There's some things we don't agree with, and there's some things that needed to change. But however, due to the current state that we was in, there needed to be a major change. However, I am fine with the Democrat Party reorganizing and fixing themselves, because the Democrat Party has been fucked up for years.
God forbid they focus on something that only affects 1% of the population of the U.S.
Hey, chill. I know what you're getting at, and I agree, but chill out.
I'm part of the 1%.
You identify as part of the 1%. You're not really part of the 1%.
Yeah.
That's up to our commenters and viewers to decide.
In reality, you're just a country hillbilly from the back neck of the woods in South Carolina. realistically
I
on
will-
a
I will send you my internet history in the past 24 hours, Rob. Don't tempt me.
Don't do that.
calm
That's
down,
weird.
Mario.
Sean got a weird case coming.
Why is he around?
Brown,
Certified lover boy.
But yeah, we gotta stop with this like negativity going forward about just the future and shit. Like, even if like the world is shit, do what you can control, fix what you can, and focus on your family. Because at the end of the day, none of this politics shit is truly
My
gonna be there for you. Ain't nobody in politics really gonna be there to help you. At the end of the day, do what you can and focus on your family. Because all that extra shit, cutting off family members and all that other shit, only thing you're doing is closing your inner circle and isolating yourself from people that actually care about you. Stop
Yeah,
that shit.
the politicians are doing their best, and this is on both sides. They're doing their best to radicalize their bases for the sake of producing a second civil war in the coming decades. It's going to happen, I'm telling you.
I can honestly see it.
Hey, I love, you know, my favorite thing to ask those people who extra negative and extra radical. And how bad was your life? How good was your life the past 4 years? How different was that under Trump? Like, give me specifics on how his reign impacted your life. 9 times out of 10, they can't answer that question. Or they give you some generic, oh, he took away Roe v. Wade. Did you have to get an abortion this past 8 years? No. Why the fuck do you care? Oh, because the other people, nigga, you arguing over hypotheticals that you have no knowledge of. People don't live in their own situations no more. They just play everybody else's victim.
I worry about me and mines.
Exactly. Ain't none of them niggas. Well, Trump, the pandemic put money in my pocket. People like to say, oh, you just wanted to vote for Trump because he paid you money. Nigga, either side would have did that same shit because of the pandemic. I'm not stupid. I don't even sit there and think, oh yeah, Trump care about the people because he gave us stimulus. That's how economy works. I'm not dumb. Both sides would have did the same thing. They had to agree on it. So just being negative, oh, Trump in office, it's mostly Republicans. Oh, we ain't got no rights no more. The Constitution gone. Trump been in office a whole couple days now. It seemed like ain't nobody back in slavery. Them little troll letters that y'all was panicking about is gone already.
Bruh, I ain't gonna say any cat.
And let me put out a message to black folks. All the black people that has been on this like joint unification shit, I understand. With like the people of color shit, I truly do understand. However, let's be realistic. We live in a country that doesn't help most black people in this country. Doesn't help most of the lower class people in this country. Why the fuck are y'all supporting letting more people take away resources from y'all?
Ooh, that's
From
a valid
us.
one. Yeah, that's a valid one. Why the fuck you want to let the illegals come in and get all this shit and have all these rights when you claim we don't have them?
Mm-hmm. You see what he doing? You see what he doing?
You're fighting for a dead cause, but I understand the sympathy portion, which is realistic and understandable for like just people in general. It's understandable. At some point, you have to kind of like draw a line and be understanding that you're being fucked over consistently by the same party that's been in charge for the last 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Change got to come somewhere. And regardless of what anybody say, what anybody feel, at the end of the day, I'm going to always go for some shit that's going to help my community and support my community. That's all I got to say on that.
I honestly feel that a lot of black people are like fishing for the racism within him. If you get what I mean by that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they don't have legit arguments for it, It's just they're like, oh, he said that. Oh, he said. I'm like, God, dog, bro. I'm like, I understand you feel some type of way, but until somebody actually makes the comments and actually comes out and say it, just let it be, bro. Like, just like I told somebody, I'm like, listen, not everybody agreed with what Obama did, but hey, they got through it. It's 4 years. Trust me. He can't. He will never be able to run for it again. Like, be happy what you got.
Yeah. And then in 4 years, not gonna lie, I am 100% in support of the Democratic Party after these 4 years, because I feel like this is a good rebuilding period. It's like seeing your like your favorite team losing and knowing that you don't have all the pieces yet. It's okay. It's okay. I know my team is in a rebuilding phase. After we get done with that, we're gonna be straight. But if there's no actual changes happening, then we just about to see a whole different fucking world going forward. Make the changes y'all want to see.
You gotta turn Franklin Saint. That's all.
You got too much faith. This is right up their playbook, bro. They gonna take the same narrative. Oh, they destroyed everything. That's why you need us back in so we can help y'all. And then rinse and repeat.
And speaking of like your point of like trying to how media just tries to frame everything as negative, the thing that honestly pissed me off was the Elon shit. With niggas saying that he was like doing sick hail and fucking
they kind of
Nazi shit with Elon, when everybody knows that Elon is actually a really good friend of Jewish people, which is why the ACP actually came out and was like, oh, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, because that hasn't been his character leading up to this point. And in the context of the video, the nigga said, I give my heart out to you.
He definitely did. And
on top of the fact that the man is autistic.
And then on top of that, let's be real, like, he clearly didn't do it. People were just fishing for that.
Optics, man. Optics. But to continue on, let's focus in on Joel, because Joel has a topic for us. And this is why black men pick white women.
Yeah.
This was it, Joel?
Damn.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Yup.
Not that one. Not that one.
Not this one?
It should be
this one. This one.
Hey, hold on, real fast, because I had got a call in the middle of that. Before we move on, my last thing, I just did a quick little Google search. Since '93, Democrats have had primary control over the United States. They, out of the 5 presidents since '93, 3 of them have been Democrat, and 2 of those 3 have had 8-year terms. Just let that sink in. How much them people want to help you.
Solid point.
Solid point. I ain't arguing with your solid point.
And since he said, I'm gonna throw this in. As black people, we gotta stop this fucking blind following of shit.
Yeah.
Because I know it's in a lot of like, it's so ingrained into us that like, oh, the Democrat Party is always for us, the Republican Party is always racist. It's always the racists over there. And it's understandable because there is radical people over there on that side, but you have to acknowledge there's radical people on the other side too. Stop just listening to politics from everybody else and just do your research on your own.
Listen, Craig been racist for 15 years. He ain't never gonna change, bro.
Well, speaking about racism, let's talk about this white woman. Let's see what she got to say. Oh, well, the question is, can a man with no money make a woman in a relationship happy? but the white women say yes. But to be fair, in this, he asked only 2 white women.
That's true, but all I'm saying is my black sisters gotta do better, man.
And to be fair, your algorithm is fucking you up because again, these are females that's outside at the club.
Listen, bro,
these not the women that you actually want to take home with you.
I don't know. I'll probably take like 2 of them home. I'm just
but they're not the ones you actually want to take home with you.
Depends on the situation. But it poses a good question. Like, has this generation gotten to the point where money is everything?
I wouldn't say money is everything. I feel like it's what's promoted in music, and people can't separate reality from fiction. And that also goes into social media, where everybody feels like, oh, well, gotta be outside popping bottles, popping ass, doing all this extra shit. When
Joel, part of the problem, he empowered that behavior. I heard that.
I do not empower that behavior.
You just said that you would take 2 of them home, knowing their mentality and stuff. Just now, that's empowering their behavior.
You know what I mean by that. You know exactly what I mean by that.
Yeah, I do know
exactly what I mean by that.
That's part of the problem.
True.
The only way to change.
The problem.
No, listen, because these young girls who think like that think that just because they have a man's attention lustfully, that they can get any man they want, and that's why they keep perpetuating that same narrative, because they go outside every weekend, and every weekend niggas know, oh, she ain't worth nothing, but I'ma still holler at her, still boosting her ego, feeding her confidence so she can rinse and repeat. Oh yeah, I ain't got to worry about it because somebody gonna want me tonight. Watch when I go out, and then here come Joel giving her all the attention, all the validation, because you just said it. You just said it.
Ooh, get on his ass, Joel. This your topic too. This your topic, huh?
He's completely right. It is my topic. I also have another topic in there that goes along with that. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is today's world, society, money is everything.
No, that's what they want you to think, and that's what the lower class people who don't have money think.
You right. I ain't disagreeing with you, right?
So don't say that's how the world works. It's not.
It's how it works, bro.
Because even broke people can decide to stand on their morals and integrity. Sometimes they just don't.
That's true. That's true.
So stop empowering bad behavior. Stop interviewing those type of women. We've been seeing, I ain't gonna lie, we've been seeing this goddamn type of interviews for 8 years. The only difference with Kevin Samuels was he was having educated women on. They come on saying, I went to school, I got my background, my degree in this. They just picking up bimbos off the street, bro. They picking up dummies. These girls ain't got no education that they have on these podcasts giving these mics to. That's why black women look the way they look, because they don't put the educated ones who can make sense of things in front of a camera. You just get the good looking mouthpiece that say dumb shit.
True. Get a best head though, but I'm just saying with my head.
Well, we ain't gotta sexualize them neither. That's another bad stereotype for black women. Gotta bring up some sexualized too.
Okay, Martin Luther King, gotta leave, bro.
Hey, you want things to be different, you gotta be part of the difference. You can't complain about the way newer generation act online and the way they think, but then participate in it.
I'm not complaining for one. I'm perfectly fine in my situation. I'm just giving a viewpoint if I was in that scene, which I'm clearly not.
Nah, Joel, you was invested, because you know what happened? My algorithm came across all them videos, and you know what happened? I just scroll right past them. They ain't give them 35 seconds.
They about 15 seconds at most, so it's not.
They ain't give them that long to find out. Does a man have to skip? Do black women skip?
Listen, half the answers are funny, so I stay for the entertainment purpose.
It's been the same answers for 8 years. Well, 5 years. Since the pandemic, we've been hearing the same rhetoric online on black women, about black women, from black women. It's because they interview a certain type of black women, a certain demographic to push a certain narrative. They always dumb and everything relies on money, or they hypersexualize. They never put the intelligent ones in front of us and promote them because that's not the money makers.
I was about to say, I agree. That's uneducated and angry black women that they always talk to.
Because I promise you, if they went to a different demographic, they went to a Barnes and Noble and asked the people in Barnes and Noble, I bet you get a different response.
Yeah, you asking these women outside the club, bro. Go
Only
ask the
thing
women
this
at a
shows
regular
me
place.
is that white women that be outside don't care how much money you make. That's the only thing this showed me. The black women that be outside don't play that shit though.
Oh, I like a good snow bunny. What you talking about, boy?
Why does it look like she only got one tooth?
Hold on, let me add this in. It's 2025. Can we stop this baby hair shit?
Bruh,
Baby what?
Baby hairs.
The baby hairs. The baby hair
Oh.
swirling and shit on the sideburns and shit. Can we stop that?
Ladies, do whatever you want with your hair. I don't care.
Nah,
I prefer
please.
natural, but I don't care if you do it.
Listen, I love natural. I love natural. I love natural. I'm getting tired of seeing all y'all with the same shit. The same shit.
You on your own,
every
my
one
brother.
of y'all carbon copy. I got BBLs. Y'all got your baby hairs laid down.
No,
the long ass
that goes back
lashes.
to the.
Let's stop that.
You
Leave
got
that
all
in
them
2024.
long ass nails that make it hard to type.
Yeah, I ain't say
No,
that.
that just goes back to the demographic that they push and that you put yourself around. If that's all you running into, then just change your environment. Because I don't run into a lot of black women like that no more. Ever since I stopped going to the club and shit often, I don't run into those black women no more. I run into regular women.
You saying that? That's not my demographic of women because I don't associate with that. I'm saying that in general because I see it so many times on the internet. For some reason, women praise that because, for example, I think today or like yesterday, they posted like some twins and that was at Paris Fashion Week. It's these twins that be on IG dressing seductively, right? However, it's Fashion Week and they got fucking. It's just ratchet, my nigga, and this shit is just sad.
Yeah, and I feel like as a man, like women should worship me. You feel
me? Hey, Ruff, I got a question for you. I got a question for you though, Ruff.
Oh, no. Before you even say something, I'm gonna show y'all.
No. Before you show, let me.
Right here. Slay, sis, huh? This is what we do at Fashion Week now?
Rough. That goes to the point I said that the way that they push the narrative on black women is they get the ones who are willing to hypersexualize themselves or the ones that are really dumb and they use them to get clicks and views. Those are the women online who are supporting it. Those are the same women. They dumb, they just don't have a platform and enough looks to bring views, so they just online bitter all day. Black women who don't think like that, they don't really have that many followers on socials. You see them out doing stuff more than you see them online arguing and hyping up other people. So the internet is not a general place to get an idea of black women. You got to go outside in your area and interact, and that's when you get a general idea. But going off the internet is just more of the same bit of shit. And most of them shits be bot accounts.
That's a fair point.
Now, if you like if you were saying that I go outside when I'm outside, that's all I see. Then that's like, all right, I could take that because that's what you see. I can't argue that. I would still say try to change your environment, go other places, see if you see something different. If you do all that and you're still the same, then shit, I ain't got nothing else to say. You're right. On your end, but not me. I don't deal with that type of black women. They got that mindset. You cut off.
At a certain point, you attract that. That's what I say.
Well, in addition, we have another topic. Does she have a point? Let's see what she got to say.
that you would have had a straight man's head on a platter for. And
Yup.
this is just my opinion, my own thoughts here. I know how y'all like to get a little rowdy behind those, but y'all do. All because they call themselves girl, put on some lip gloss, twerk a little bit, whatever the case may be. Y'all allow black gay men to constantly, over and over and over, loudly, proudly, boldly, in your face, disrespect black women, especially dark-skinned black women. And y'all don't say anything, all because they get on their knees and suck the same thing you do? That's not a man at the end of the fucking day. Why don't we hold them accountable to the same levels that we would hold a straight black man? Again, just my own opinion and my own thoughts.
Before anybody starts,
oh, go ahead, Joe.
She's not lying. I'm not gonna name no names.
To be honest,
from my small town, rough. You can piggyback if you want to. We have seen it.
I mean, let's keep it a buck, bro. Being gay gets you a lot of privileges nowadays.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's go back to the same shit I was talking about with the POC shit. Minorities, I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all can hate me for it. Minorities aren't equal because that's the reality of the world. And once we start grouping that shit together, it start becoming an issue because some people have an issue or problems with one particular thing about certain things, which is why, hot take, the main reason why people started pushing against the LGBTQ community is because of the small population of trans people.
Let's not get on that topic.
No, I wouldn't even say the small population of trans people is the cause. I know with gay men, they was able to openly disrespect anybody in any way, shape, or form. They could talk shit about black men, black women, and somebody gonna side with them. And then when you get back at them, you're the bad person because you taking advantage of their minority. And it's like, nah, y'all let them get away with shit for too long.
Now
you
that
can
I'm
go look at any video. You can go look at them motherfuckers' videos online. They be on there saying the wildest shit about people. All black women just be jealous. They think we want their space. You fucking do. Why else you want to compete with them? Because you want to be in their space. That shit crazy. We let them get away with too much shit. That's what it is. And Trump done came out with the executive order trying to wrap this shit up.
Well, in addition to this, we kind of like switching to music. UMG have responded to Drake's lawsuit, calling it illogical and frivolous. And they basically, paraphrasing what they said in this lawsuit, it basically seemed like they saying they didn't take a side, they just sat it out, and these two niggas started rapping at each other. And him deciding to sue is stupid because he's not actually suing a person that actually did anything to him. This is just a ploy for his contract. Not gonna lie, I really hope to see this fucking case fail. I really hope to see this fucking case fail. I am 100% for freedom of speech, and I am 100% against using lyrics in the courtroom or trying to weaponize fucking to change narratives because you've been doing it for years. Yeah, I really have anything to say on this Drake shit because I feel like this will probably be the last time we talk about it because I feel like everybody's kind of like drained from this whole Drake shit.
I agree with UMG.
I hope Drake win the case.
Why?
Hey man, fuck these big corporations, fuck these labels. They been fucking over our people for too long.
Don't mind him.
No, No, that's an actual fact. These labels been fucking over our people for too long. Somebody need to get their ass back. Michael tried to do it and they killed him.
No, I get doing that. I get doing that 100%. But you're never going to have people behind you if you do it for petty reasons and expect everybody in the system to fold down to you because you are who you are.
Nah. You forgetting one thing, sir. As time passes, context goes out the window.
Yes, and I don't want context to go out the window for this shit because this is really calling into question freedom of speech.
No, it's
in
not.
regards to music. Yes, it does. Because if this goes through, there will have to be a lot of censorship that happens on the label's part, which means a lot of artists' music won't get passed through. These are actual facts. Artist music won't get passed
or
through.
it could be looked at as, hey, record labels can't profit and monetize off of these diss tracks that's destroying us. That's why he's not going at Kendrick. Kendrick has every right to make the song, put it out on his own. But the record label who he's under does not have the right to profit off that. That's the record label exploiting both of them.
Yes.
Because no matter what happens, they win regardless.
Yes, Tef.
So that's the way I look at it.
I get that point, and I agree with that point, which is an understandable point. However, it's an issue when you bring it to court and you yourself are a rapper and you have been known for doing the things you're claiming in your case, and then even going so far as to call somebody anti-Semitic because they called you a colonizer. It's fucking insane. And even if we, let's say at the end of the day, let's say UMG loses, right? And they have to pay out of pocket. What does that mean going forward? That means that labels are going to start censoring artists 100%. If UMG gets sued, a lot of labels are going to follow suit and be like, okay, well, now I know my artist can't say certain shit, and if my artist say certain shit, now it can be used in a court of law, and those people that feel any type of offense towards anything that they say can be used in a court of law going forward, basing it off of this case, because this case is very packed. So two things can be true at the same time. So Tef, I'm not discrediting you. You're 100% right with what you're saying. But there's also a flip side to it. That's my own.
Yeah, but I think they're two completely different sides, and I back that up with the point that this is the first time that something like this has ever happened. This is the first time somebody in music got on the radio and called somebody a pedophile, or got on the radio national across the world and called somebody a wife beater. This is the first time that has ever happened in hip hop history, and it's not supposed to at all. That is not supposed to be on national platforms, and that's the label doing that. The label has never benefited off of the diss track directly. They benefited off the album or the hype around it, but the actual song has never been monetized until this beef, with two artists under the same label, pretty much. That's crazy.
I get that, but at the end of the day, those artists, when they're signed to those labels, most of their rights publicly are taken away. And where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought.
It be like that, bro.
Hey, well, to double down on that point, how often does UMG decide, you know what, this shit so hype, this song so good, we gonna let y'all stream it on YouTube for free so you can make money off of it too? That ain't never happened.
Don't you think that's a good thing for the music industry?
Yes, but it's kind of convenient at the time. Yes, but it's that timing. That's timing is not. That's not coincidence.
I get that. I get that 100% as well. But at the same time, if I'm a label and I own any music, anytime you put your voice on a track, you mumble some words about a nigga being the worst nigga, the nigga is Hitler, whatever. You can say whatever the fuck you want. At the end of the day, I own all that shit. I'm gonna make a profit regardless, my nigga. And if I see you putting out hot shit and niggas is fucking with it, hey, my nigga, let that bitch go. And in addition to the fact that when Kendrick dropped those all those songs and projects and stuff, first they dropped on IG and YouTube, and then labels caught up afterwards. The same thing happened with Drake. And Drake dropped on IG and YouTube, and then the labels caught up later and put stuff on streaming platforms. And I think this is really difficult because this crosses lines into multiple different things, especially like with copyright, because in general, everybody knows that labels go way too hard on copyright strikes when it comes to songs and music, because labels just want everything and they're greedy. We all get that. So it's kind of hard to be like, well, UMG shouldn't have did that. But then at the same time, it's like we're making progress on the front of content creation, especially because it affects us as like YouTubers and podcasters. Like, it limits the amount of stuff we can react to or actually do because we have to do all these extra steps. And then if we do get copyright claim, then niggas really don't want to do that shit in the first place because you did work for free.
Hey,
So
Ruff,
it's
let me
hard.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question about that.
Go ahead.
If that's the case and that's what they were trying to do and establish, why they didn't do it for GNX? Something that they actually can make major profit off because it's an album. Why they didn't do it for GNX?
That's fair.
That's why I say everybody jumping on the train of I hate Drake. This some sucker shit. It could be some sucker shit, and he could be right. Both things could be true.
My counter for that is, but the same nigga that's mad at them profited off that same practice for years.
When has he ever had a song on the radio calling somebody something like that got national spins?
Okay, no. You're taking offense to the PDF file stuff.
That's what the case is about.
Listen, we understand that that's rough. However, I cannot completely ignore the same niggas' actions and previous beefs. For example, an artist on UMG to a live stage posted Meek Mill up with memes and shit, trying to, and then spread a whole narrative throughout the internet about Meek and all this other shit. If you're going to use this case to be like, oh, well, UMG is wrong for doing this, but you also profited. Back to Back was on streaming platforms and niggas was listening to it repeatedly. It was a diss.
It was a diss, yes, but it was nothing in there calling him criminal. It was nothing in there. It was no defamation in there really on the case that where you telling that this nigga's a criminal. This nigga's one of the scums of the earth. That was not in that song. Yes, it was a diss song, but it was not that personal. The most personal line is that a world tour or your girl's tour. That's not calling somebody a wife beater or a PDF file.
My thing is, I can't blame a company for taking advantage of niggas' ignorance. That's all. If niggas gonna do ignorance and both sides agree to do ignorance, I'm not against a company taking advantage of it. Fuck it. If y'all niggas want to be monkeys, go ahead, be monkeys. We gonna make money off of it.
That's crazy.
If y'all want to, if y'all want to act like that, go ahead.
So y'all two want to act like that. Let me take advantage of it for my profit and get a camera and set it up, stream it. Y'all two suffer all the consequences, but I reap all the rewards and benefits.
All right, Tef, hear me out, right? Let's say you and Joel start a fight, right? And I'm like, oh shit. I pull out a camera. I barricade the area and tell niggas, hey, I gotta pay $5 to get in.
You a
Joel,
scum.
hold on, my nigga. Joel beat the fuck out you. And then you sue me for defamation. That nigga beat your ass.
You profited off of it. You monetized it. You had a profit off of something that didn't have
You
shit to do with
decided to do all that shit in public.
Yeah, you decided to exploit it, which is completely different.
Yeah.
It's nothing criminally wrong with it, but morally, we talk shit about people for doing that all the time. Zeus Network, for example, we talk about that all the time. They just put a camera in front of niggas and take advantage of them.
So
we don't like it in some situations, but some situations we do.
So I understand if we don't like it. So if we don't like it, then don't support it. However, we do support it. So
we are not the primary consumers of stuff like that, though.
Obviously, it works. It makes
sales.
Be
popular in our community, but just the same way you talking about it, rap is not more popular and doesn't make the most of its money in the black community. Is that not what exploitation is? You stepping into the community to make money off of it when it benefits you, but you don't help do nothing for the community. You take no part in it. You don't have no real investment, but it make you some money. So, it's all valid. Y'all just dumb. That's exploitation.
Isn't that what Not Like Us is about in the first place?
Is that exploitation, or is that just him pushing a narrative?
Everybody's pushing a narrative. Everybody. From every angle. To be honest, if I think anybody should sue UMG for the same reasons you're saying, Tuff, I think Whitney should sue UMG. If anybody, Whitney, because she's not an actual participant in the beef. If anybody, and I would 100% back that case. 100%. Because at that point, it's a side person that's not in the public view. That is more understandable than Drake himself doing this.
I actually said all of them should make their case, but
3, 2, 1.
Because I don't even think Kendrick should make a case. Because
I said
he said what he said. He could, but he said what he said, so he shouldn't try to make a case because you invited that. Drake shouldn't try to make a case because he also invited that. He also said, tell them boys to drop. He told that nigga to drop. He also told the nigga, hey, tell them boys I like what he say on the Tupac shit? Tell them I like little girls, that's a gift from me. You invited that energy, you invited that shit to you. So I'm not gonna support you when you be like, oh well, it actually did hurt my feelings and I need to sue my company because my label deal. That's some fucking bullshit. You're not an actual person actually hurt by this. You're a millionaire, you'll be fine, get over it. The person that's actually hurt are the people that are not actively in the deal. This includes Drake's son, Adonis, Whitney, even Kendrick manager. Anybody that's not actively in the beef, those people are the ones that get my sympathy and should file cases. Bitch ass nigga.
Nah, you need the biggest to break the mold so the little people can go through afterwards. This nigga.
I guess. And in addition to that, Joel, talk to me. Your boy Chris Brown.
Oh yeah. He getting
make them labels pay.
Make them labels pay.
Whoa. No. I'm not with that. I'm not with the general make them labels pay. Because Drake. But Chris Brown, he got a 100%. 100%. I fuck with this. Go ahead.
$500 million lawsuit out against Warner Brothers for pushing that dumb behind on that documentary that had someone who in court she lied. She flat out lied, and they ran with that narrative. And then on top of that, Chris Brown's crew, they was like, yeah, we notified them. And it was like, yeah, y'all notified us and we showed y'all where she lied. And y'all still went through with this documentary. So cool, y'all gonna take the backlash from it. 500 mil.
also too.
I don't blame him. Like, hey, that's my boy. Like, I was looking for him to shoot for a while now, but I guess he was like, I'm gonna let this build up. I'm gonna let this build up.
Hey, random question that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. In y'all opinion, should I get Black Ops 6?
That's on you. And during pod, I was crazy, but that's on you, bro.
Hey, fuck what Zerka be talking about, man. Those Cybertrucks is pretty cool.
They are cool. They just ugly.
Ain't that ugly to me? She put some style on that bit, paint it or something.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If it was smaller and a little bit, and it was like more sleek, oh yeah, no, 10 out of 10, perfect. It's just the fact that it's big, burly, and ugly. It's like if a BBW was a car. Like,
are they not cars?
You're thinking BMW, sir.
No. I heard you right.
I don't think you did.
I did.
No, see, BBWs can be attractive.
Cars.
That shit ugly. Shut. You know what? You got it. You got it. You got it.
Hey, you lobbed it to me, so you just as bad as me, buddy. We the same boat today.
You know what, bro?
All right.
Yeah. Rough. Get us out of here, bro.
Anyway, we do have news about so y'all know I be on my nerd shit and I be fucking with aliens and shit. So
nerd, yes.
There is a disclosure coming out about UFOs pretty soon, and with like leading members in our own government, not like weird people from like all over. These are people that actually hold positions. This is the trailer for the disclosure coming up soon.
No, the fuck we not.
No, we not. No, we not.
I agree, we not.
Big names now.
Family trying to go there regardless. Right?
So what y'all think? Y'all think we ready for the age of disclosure?
No,
Hell no.
nowhere near close, bro. They start putting that stuff, bro. There's people that don't even believe in that, and they come out with this, bro. We're cooked.
Bruh, listen to this. If Jeffrey Epstein can't get a message out, but these niggas can get government information about aliens out and not get off, it's fake.
You believe this? But like these are highly respected people that were in the government before, and they are taking a risk of breaking their security clearances and possibly going to jail for disclosing critical government information, even if it's not. Let's say they're lying and it's not true. Them speaking about certain situations are highly classified and puts all of these people in this documentary at risk. So, what makes you not believe?
My response to that would be, since if it was real, she gone already. If it was real, the government would have had this shut down, but long before it got into production to be known about publicly. I do know the government be hiding shit, and I know they wouldn't let this type of shit get out that easy.
To be fair, the
I was
government
about
is
to say
in
something,
shambles
but
right now.
I'm not about to risk that right now. I was about to say something, but I'm not. I'll say that for after the pod.
To be fair, the government is in shambles right now. The government can't even put themselves together. Everybody's split on everything. So this is, I would think, is the perfect time.
Yeah, I would say that right now is the perfect time to put something out like that.
Well, with that, you know what happens? We go into versus battles. I got some for y'all. Luck versus Killer.
Luck?
Mm-hmm.
From Black Clover. Both lightning.
I'm taking Kilo.
Both lightning guys.
I'm taking Luck. After Luck's performance against the elves and the Dark Triad, yeah, I'm going Luck.
Luck crazy. Does Killer have? No, man. Because he gets another boost in the recent art. In the final art, he got another boost in his power.
In
On top of the fact.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. He got a major boost in the final art.
In addition, we do have some tuning exam versus battles. Father versus child. Naruto versus Boruto in the tuning exams.
I'm taking Naruto.
I want to say Boruto, but I feel like, his shadow clone ain't got nothing on his father's at that, especially at that time.
Well, he can only make 2 or 3?
4. Remember, he can only do 4 at that time. Yeah, remember,
it was 3 because remember when he started training with Sasuke, he could still only do 3.
I thought it was 4. Okay, I could be wrong. Well, yeah, it's still not compared to his dad, who could put out about a good 1,100 at that time.
Plus, Naruto was a Jinchuriki. Boruto wasn't Momoshiki's vessel yet. Yeah, I'm taking Naruto.
Yeah, he pulls stuff off on his son.
Okay, Sarada versus Sasuke. Sasuke, easy.
Okay, Sarada might actually be her dad, bro.
Yeah, Sarada might actually beat Sasuke.
Sarada might beat Sasuke at that point. Yeah, Sarada, you gotta understand, at that point, Sarada has her mother's strength in her father.
And she had already mastered the Chidori. Sasuke had just learned it.
Yeah, and she also So Sarda might be her dad out of this fight for real, bro. It'll be a good fight for a while, but eventually, daughter gonna.
Now Sasuke ain't taking too many of them punches.
Yeah, mind you, her mother's strength. So I'm going with Sarda. As much as I do want to say Sasuke, I'm going Sarda.
Okay, Shikamaru versus his son.
Shikamaru.
Niggas just gonna stand there and wait for each other to make a move and do nothing.
I feel like Shikamaru's son is a little bit more impatient than him. Just a little bit more impatient.
I'm going Shikada. I'm going Shikada. Yeah. Shikamaru was way too conservative during the Chunin exams.
True.
Choji versus Chocho.
Chocho.
I don't know. We ain't really got no feats from Chocho's because she got low lift.
He did, but I'm just going off of what I've seen, and I feel like Choji's part one. Well, Choji and Chunin exam, at least his daughter made it. Even though, yes, by this time the Chunin exams is a little bit easier. At least his daughter made it to the fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is fair. I'm gonna go with Choji. I don't know enough about Chocho to even say or even lie. Chocho. Gora versus Shinkai.
Gora getting his ass whooped by his son. Bruh, it's not even close.
Not close.
It's not close. Gara getting clapped, and it's not close. Bruh. Hey, listen, Gara got sand. That man got iron, like head puppets. So, hey, Gara can't do too much out of that, bro.
I honestly don't know.
Get clapped up. That's what he'd do.
Bro, I'm
trying to tuning exams too.
Yes.
He had all this during the tuning exams, bro. He had iron, sand, and puppets during the tuning exams.
So you think that would be able to allow him to compete with
He's
like
on
the
par,
one tail?
bro. He's on par with current Gara.
Yes. From Gara's mouth.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go with Shinkai. But Joel, talk to us about Dandadan. Going in the chat.
We hit a crucial point. Basically, they're spying on the teacher, and now the bully, he's about to make his move, and so the teacher, he's got the teacher got so many plays going on. He's preying on the teachers, he's playing on the students, and so they're about to go heal up hey, everybody that was in the box, the little boy, the delinquent, and is it Momo? Yeah, they about to go to the mountains or someplace to get healed because they found out that's what's a place that can heal them at. But some people had to stay due to the fact that the school's under attack now because of the bully. So Okarum stayed, and him and old girl said they'll make a promise to talk once she gets back to normal. So if you know that conversation, spoiler warning, their hookup is getting closer and closer.
Oh shit!
If you know, you know. Yeah. All I'm saying is this man plotting, bro. This man, like, yeah, I'm gonna go to this mixer and prey on anybody who jealous of anybody. Then the bully, he became a bully, but it's more so because Okarum became better than him. That's what his whole thing is about. He's jealous that all the chicks like Okarum now. And then I know the last chapter he was talking trash about him, and the girls were like, "Don't talk trash about him because he's a cool dude."
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Okra. So since I did Joel for Donadon, Tef, talk to me about Boruto.
Oh, the plan to jump on the Shinki has failed because one of the girls from Sand Village cared too much about Shinki to play the role so they could try to steal the Thorn Sword bulbs. Ryu, the Shinju clone of Shinki, can sense emotions and kill an attempt through his sand. He can also paralyze people with it as well. And his fight with Sarada has begun.
That's wild. Yo, I'm surprised. Every time a Boruto chapter come out, y'all have a new person to call a fraud. I'm surprised y'all don't have one this week.
Nah,
Waki wasn't really in there, and Code wasn't there.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I kind of felt like the plan was going to fall through. Personally, I give it up to my boy Mitsuki. He kept himself together. I thought Mitsuki was the one to blow the plan up, to be honest with you.
Now, Mitsuki only loses head over Boruto.
Yeah, so in that situation, and then they kept telling her to chill out like the entire time. They was like, "Hey, you need to chill." It's kind of funny though, because he was like, "Hey, you got like killer intent over there. What's going on with you?" She's always like that. She need to calm down. Oh yeah, you forgot about the Konohamaru situation.
Oh, the Riz Lord.
Yeah, the Riz Lord. Yeah.
You was rizzing her up.
She's jealous of who she came from. That is hilarious. That is funny. She's like, "Who's this other girl, huh? Who's the other girl?" You gotta chill on that. Oh.
Damn. Well, Shamar. Mr. Shamar, are you
Yes,
here?
sir.
Talk to me about One Piece this week. I'm gonna start doing chapters like this. I'm gonna pick one of y'all to talk about the chapters, particular chapters that I know y'all know about. So Shamar, talk to me about this week, One Piece.
So we found out
Whoa. Actually, before we do One Piece, because One Piece usually is the longest, I'm gonna save you, Shamar. I'll do solo leveling because we always forget about solo leveling each week.
I was gonna bring it up because that was the meanest kick I ever seen in a manga panel.
Hey, yeah.
Say less, because I thought he was still in the hospital.
Cool.
Remember the creator? The dude got hit by a car.
Oh, nigga, he powering through that shit, nigga. His hand ain't got run over, nigga.
Because I thought I saw an article where they say he's taking like a few weeks off just to recuperate.
Hey, he can take a few weeks off, but this nigga is consistent.
He
this
got
nigga giving him
already.
Story panels and everything. This nigga is good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's been impressive. Every week since we've been doing solo level and Ragnarok, this nigga hasn't taken a break at all. No matter what week.
One.
He took
He
one
did take
for
one.
like Christmas?
Yeah. The week he got hit, he took a break.
No, he dropped that week too.
Dang, bro, this be consistent.
I think he took a week in December. He took a week in December, I think, because it was one week we had looked for a chapter and it wasn't that.
But besides that, out of everything we've been reading, solo leveling has been the most consistent out of everything. And even if you're not even talking about like consistently dropping each week, even been consistent with story. Every week solo leveling been consistent, and I can't hate on it. I haven't had one problem yet.
Me personally, since I done got into it, I'm gonna be real. I do gotta pick up though, because I thought honestly the whole time I thought it was on a little break. I feel like I like this one, Ragnarok, a little more than the OG because I don't feel like it's rushed. His power up is not being rushed, but at the same time, I feel like it's all pacing along.
And his shit just as fast as Sun Jin Woo's just about.
Yeah, but you get what I mean though. It feels like it's just right,
Yeah. I feel like every week, at least one of us say that same thing.
What?
That like we like Ragnarok way more than Solo Leveling. It's just a feeling that's in Ragnarok that wasn't in Solo Leveling. I don't know what it is because he's basically on the same like path as Jinwoo, getting shit at the same time, but in his own way.
His shit is a little different
because he's like getting it in his own way. Yeah, it's
nah,
different.
because he got Beru as a guide. He got teachers helping him get stronger. He got demons who know what's going on.
Let me go to chapter 38 in Solo Leveling.
That motherfucker hit the meanest kick.
Solo Leveling chapter 38. Sorry, load. In chapter 38, Sun Jin Woo was ain't no way.
What?
Sun Jin Woo was about to fight Idris. He was in that dungeon fighting against the
Hey, send me that link because I want to look at the old one. I just couldn't find the damn chapters.
Yeah. Drop that, bro. Drop that, and all. I'm glad
that
somebody
is
releases.
Wild.
Yeah. Drop that because I kind of do want to reread OG series.
Y'all can use the website sololeveling.com. This website I'm gonna drop in chapter releases.
Say less.
But honestly, this is crazy. Not gonna lie, now that I see this, yeah, this nigga has been cooking. I don't know how he cooked this story up in this short amount of time, but he's been packing chapters with lore and story, and I'm okay with it.
And then on top of that, he's getting ready for a live action and everything.
Oh yeah, that has been a topic of discussion. But anyway, back to Solo Leveling Ragnarok. We did see my nigga Suho putting up a fight, and this nigga might be ain't no might. This nigga's ass rank. At
Oh
bare
yeah, he
minimum, low
definitely
ass.
asked how easy he was dogging that nigga.
Yeah. This nigga did 5 days of workouts with this the nigga in the chains and came back a whole new man.
Yes, sir. That man said, yes, sir. Built different. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So a couple weeks ago, I did say that the young nigga do seem like he a problem, and like this nigga might need help. But at this point, I trust the process. I take it back. My nigga got it. I take back the doubt. Can't doubt this nigga.
I gotta read the chapters, but yeah.
And then One Piece. Shamar, talk to me.
And then come to me after Shamar.
And I'll be after.
No, I'm talking about like the next chapter review.
All right, Shamar.
All right, so we got some nice tidbits in here. We got the revelation of Fagulin Shamrock. Looks just like Shanks, though. It's probably, we can always say that it's safe to say that Shanks is the son of Fagulin, which is why he could infiltrate Marie Joie and as a pirate. At the same time, it also leads me to question y'all. Do y'all think that was Shanks at the meeting with the Gorosei or no?
No.
Honestly, hear me out. What if that was Shanks? To be honest,
Thought it was too.
Hear me out. Like, what if that actually was Shanks? because then it would give a little bit more credence to why the Gorosei was like, no, never mind. Never mind, it was this thing. Because the Gorosei did say directly, like, because of your position, we'll respect you being here, but otherwise it would have been up. So his position was probably one of the holy knights at the time. But now that Garland is in the Gorosei, he probably moved up to commander. And honestly, that makes me unsettly about this arc because I don't know how they get out this arc again. Because I feel like we're in another situation where, like, last arc, Gorosei was there, and it was like, I really don't know how niggas get out of this besides running. This, I think that we're heading toward another L.
Oh yeah, and also the fun fact, we found out that King Harold was one of the last of the giants with horns. He tore his out.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
And I'm fucking with the God of War references that they've been making in here because he does kind of look like Kratos.
Yeah, I saw that. But let me add this in there. Whatever happened between Loki and his father, that somebody lied. Somebody lying.
Somebody's fucking lying.
Somebody's lying. Loki and his father made a deal, and Loki's taking the blame for it. But somebody's lying. Somebody's lying about what went down in that castle that day.
How do y'all feel about Gunko?
Oh, that arrow frugal dummy. I like it.
It's okay for now. She's using it against somebody that can't. For now, she's using it against somebody that can't move. Me personally, I feel like if Loki was not Channel, let's be real.
Hey, nah, I'm taking Shanks. I mean, not Shanks. I'm taking Franklin Shamrock's statement to heart. I don't think he would have done anything with him there.
Yeah, but her, to be honest, hear me out though. Maybe this is finally the arc where Sanji fights a woman and can finally put that aside and grow past that.
I don't think so. Because that whole thing with him, I understand it, but at times he's putting a real crutch on his crew.
The only time he ever done that actually could have endangered anybody was at Water 7.
And Wano.
And Fishman Island. Fishman Island is all Sanji's fault.
Yes. Part of the reason why I hate Fishman Island is because of that whole Sanji trope.
How do y'all feel about Shamrock?
He's just like his daddy. Hatred to the bone.
RDR.
Hatred to the bone.
After looking at like the way this nigga addressed it,
right?
This nigga was like, "I'm done with
I'm
this shit."
telling you. He's done. Like, bro, I was like, yeah, this dude is either remotely worse or probably a little better.
This nigga said, "Fuck it. I'm tired of y'all niggas rebelling against the government. Y'all with us."
I'm calling. This man said, "Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling these people in." And like you said, I'm picking back off what you said. I feel like this is going to be the situation where I feel like the Straw Hats need to take an L here, or Elbaf needs to take an L, because there's a constant theme of they aren't who they used to be. So I'm like, yeah, either Elbaf is going to fall or somebody's going to die. Like, I just...
Nah, somebody's going to die, and I think Elbaf falls. Because I think it's time for the world government to finally start taking dubs.
Yeah, they have to. I don't see Oda letting the world government get away with as many losses that they have.
Yeah, if anything, I see the world government taking over Elbaf, Loki leaving, and I guess a new giant pirates crew or something, and Loki going to a different crew. I don't see him joining the Straw Hat Pirates, and I don't see Loki staying on Elbaf. Because just the amount of like torment he took this chapter and just this nigga's revenge for the world itself. I can't see this nigga staying in Elbath.
That's why something else happened. His father died. Something happened. His hatred of the outside world is something happened. I don't know what we don't. Hopefully, we get it in the next few chapters. But something went down that day. That's crazy, bro. I do like how he set him up though. He was like, "Yeah," he's all right, y'all good, y'all got it. Then he just took him like, "Never mind, like I'm good, bro. Like, still not gonna fall to y'all. Like, it is what it is."
Shout out to Oda for making arcs that finally mattered. That I like that. Please keep doing it.
Nah, I think after Elbath, we're gonna get another useless arc. It'll probably be about like 4 or 5
I need
chapters.
this nigga to stay on the same pace because this is fucking ridiculous. I'm just saying it's fucking ridiculous because I'm still rewatching. I'm still Indian sloppy, but to get here took a lot, my nigga. It took a lot.
Yeah, I'm about to start back my rewatch.
Well, final thoughts on this chapter, and then I'm gonna ask y'all about your watches.
No, I got a chapter to do after that.
Oh,
okay. One Punch Man.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot to ask you.
Final thoughts.
It was a really good chapter. I'm not gonna lie. And I will say this: spoilers have been playing a big role into how I've been feeling about a lot of chapters. Because it's like they take the excitement away, and I know that's more on me for reading them. But this week I avoided spoilers except for his name, which Shanks Shamrock. I'm like, I get it, you know. But hey, but this chapter was actually really good.
My final thoughts, honestly, I would just say, you know what? Now that I think about it, the interest into Elbath wasn't that bad. The shit with what is this nigga's name?
I forgot his name. I know you're talking about
this.
What, Nami's new slave?
Yeah, well, Nami's new slave. That shit didn't last long. Honestly, I can see that being like 1 or 2 chapters, and then 1 or 2 episodes, maybe 3, and it's resolved. Honestly, I'm not bad at Elbath. In the grand scheme of things, out of all the arcs in One Piece, Oda's improving, and I fucking appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the main thing I can say about One Piece. I appreciate this nigga growing. But that's it for me. So, Tef, talk to me about One Punch Man. What's going on? What flashing that motherfucker doing?
Yeah, man, I hate to see it because y'all gonna make fun of me and shit, but I don't give a fuck. I'm standing behind my series.
Redraw.
We just took a 1.5 year jump back in time. The redraws.
I saw it, bro. I saw it because everybody on TikTok was talking about it. They said, I can't.
Yeah, it was hot. It is hot right now, bro. We supposed to be getting chapter like 210, 212 right now, and we are getting chapter 195 again. The start of the Ninja Village arc again.
Oh, somebody had me rolling. Wait, nigga. Wait, these niggas put you in filler in the manga? That's
No. No, One and Murata have done this before. They did it during the Monster Association and the Garo shit too. Like they was in the middle of doing the arc and just said, you know what? I want to go back and change this, and this. So I'm gonna just do a redraw. So everything that we got the last year might have been retconned. He might just be doing this to clean up too, because there was a lot of errors he was making last year. It was a lot. Like some chapters he'll draw empty void one way, then the next chapter he a different way. Then one panel he got his swords, next panel he don't. Or it could be multiverse theory, like he jumping perspectives to different universes. But
So before
again, we got the start of the Ninja Village arc,
hold on,
and
Tess,
nothing really changed.
Let me jump in real quick before you actually get into the topic about like details about the chapter. Speaking of like the redraws and shit, how does that feel for a fan when the redraws happen? Because in my eyes, I feel like it's similar to like the thing I said about JJK of like going back and trying to like patch shit up. My Hero did the same thing. So how do you feel about that in the terms of like the storytelling itself?
It's annoying, but when he do it, he always does it so it's worth it. To me, it is very annoying to get so much material stretched out over a long period of time, because that's still only like 20 chapters, 25 chapters over a year and a half time span. So that is very frustrating to go through. Like, damn, I was reading all this shit. This potentially means that Saitama don't have the outer feat of grabbing this nigga from outside the universe and snatching him to the ground. That might not happen now. Or we could take the flip side, which how he did it in the Monster Association. He take everything and up the ante from where he was going forward. So he could be just taking his time to clean up those mistakes, because he had a good bit of mistakes last year. But he did say until these redraws finish, we will be getting weekly chapters. So I am excited about that. I'm hyped we get back weekly until he finished the redraws. But that's crazy to go back a whole year. With the Goro shit, he went back like a month.
Yeah,
go back a year
wasn't
and a
that
half
bad for the Goro shit.
Bro, that man said a year and a half. I said, dang, bro. And people were just cooking. It was like, man, we're tired of this, bro.
Chapter 195 came out November 23rd, 2023. And then with this redraw, nothing different really happened. The same things happened as in November. The Heavenly Ninja
like
group
better like artwork to it? Because I know like even with his redraws before, every one of his redraws has been fired just because of the artwork and like the artistic shit he does. So has there been any changes in that front?
No, his artwork is always on point. I don't never have a problem with his manga paneling, how he draws stuff. He usually just goes back and changes entire plot lines. So he may be just setting that up to change up plot lines. Because instead of, I think the main difference in this chapter was instead of Speed of Sound Sonic fighting Hellfire and Gale, when they pulled up on them the second time again, everybody jumped on, all the ninjas jumped on Hellfire and Gale, and they told Sonic what was going on. At the same time, Blast pop up in the Hero Association just like normal. Flash went to get behind him to test his speed again, and he just popped up behind him again. Those are the only two differences that he made. Everything else is still consistent with November, the last 195. So we all see he might be changing Blast's backstory, Empty Voids. He could just redo the whole fight. So where one chapter Blast arm got cut off and the next chapter is back reattached.
So would you be okay with other anime adopting, not other anime, other manga adopting the same format?
I wouldn't recommend it, only because the One Punch Man community is so niche. We diehard fans. We committed to the grind pretty much, so we know what it's like. There ain't a lot of anime that can go 6 years without a season and still have a big following.
I will agree that the One Punch Man fan community, they holding it down.
But hear me out. Wouldn't redraws be exactly what like anime fans have been like begging for? In the case of like certain endings that people felt that weren't up to par. So like because with redraws, technically you can recreate your original ending and fix it. Even the artists that didn't have endings that they wanted, like Bleach, for example. Bleach is a good example. So, like Bleach doing redraws. How would y'all feel about that?
I wouldn't say it's a redraw because the manga finished. I would say it's a reanimation.
No. I'm not talking about the anime. I'm talking about the manga itself.
Oh,
Now,
if he did redraws for Bleach,
if they only doing the endings, then yeah, I have no problem with it. I can understand that. The difference being One Punch Man, these niggas is doing it in the same arc that we're in.
yeah, I get that, but I'm saying in general, if like Shonen Jump start picking up that regularly. So like for example, in the middle of the arc, to give you example, if Kishimoto went back and did some redraws for random chapters out of Naruto to kind of add more Kaguya.
I'm not gonna lie. If Tite Kubo,
I ain't gonna lie, that'd be kind of fire. When you put it like that, you know what? I'm on board.
I'm on board. Like if Tite Kubo went back to the manga and did a redraw and literally answered a bunch of our questions, nigga, what? Just give us a redraw. Oh.
But I ain't gonna lie, when you think about it, a lot of mangakas already do that because when the volumes come out, they have extra pages, extra panels, extra information written in the back. You get SPSs. That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't like in recent history. Most of those extra panels and stuff are.
I put it in the washer.
Okay. There was some stuff in the wash. I just started it. It didn't look like it started.
Oh.
So I'm guessing views.
Most likely.
But what was I saying?
The redraws.
So like with the redraws, we've seen that over time, both anime watching has changed and the releases have changed. So we've seen anime go to a lot of constantly running anime have stopped. They've opted for a seasonal anime take, and manga has switched to monthly releases, and we're seeing addition of redraws. Do y'all think that's where the future of manga goes?
You know what? I have to say most of mine that I actually read are either bi-weekly, every 2 or so months. The only consistent one I actually do get, and I think is Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. And I was going to piggyback off of what you were saying about redraws within Fairy Tail. I wouldn't say it's a redraw, but he's rescaling a lot of stuff. He's rescaling a lot because he dialed back a lot in terms of, okay, y'all thought Natsu was here, but this is where he's really at.
Okay.
I got a question for you though, Ro.
I got a question after his question.
So say, all right, we in Elbath now in One Piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 3 months from now, Oda decides, you know what? I don't like how I did that Luffy Loki conversation, so I'm gonna go back, redo that, and then I gotta redo every chapter after that to make sure the continuity line up.
Yeah.
So that means we on a good little hiatus for like 6 months.
My only thing
You
with
be
that
okay
is,
with that?
my only thing with that is, I'm okay with another anime or manga doing it, not One Piece. And the only reason why I say that is because this nigga has set this story up, the ending up from damn near day one in 1997.
And remember, he said he's changed it a few times too.
Yeah, I understand he's changed it, but he's had everything in mind, the lore and pieces. I don't want Oda to start changing shit because I feel like if Oda starts changing shit, he's gonna start fucking shit up because he's gonna start listening to fans and what fans think and people's opinions. The nigga had the story since fucking before I was goddamn born. My nigga, you better keep the same fucking energy. I don't care how the story ends. It can end up shitty, ass, whatever. It's One Piece. I want to know what's at the end of this fucking road. Leave it be. Don't change that motherfucker. Anything else? Demon Slayer, you want to go back and adjust some shit? I'm cool with it. I'm perfectly fine. Any other series, that's fine. One Piece has been around since before I was born. Will be the only exception for me.
Now, this is my question. What shows and or manga, if they were to get a redraw, would like to see redraw, and from what arc? Starting from what arc?
Fairy Tail and start from at the end of the
I'll be right back.
Magic games. Start at the end of Magic games because that entire thing is a lot of confusion because the simple fact if you never seen Fairy Tail, a lot of people think that is the Dragon King's festival where all those dragons came. That is not the Dragon King festival, and a lot of people thought that's what that was. Like currently in the manga of Fairy Tail, we're getting the Dragon King's festival. We're getting that now. I would definitely want him to go back and clarify within that. You know, if you got to add in little statements here and there, because even when Igneo was brought up in his little situation, he even called it at that time the Dragon King Festival is fastly approaching. The Dragon King Festival didn't approach until like probably 3 years after that point. So I would definitely want to redraw from that point.
Anybody else?
I would do the last 2 chapters of JJK off the top of my head.
I'm not gonna lie. I would say I'm gonna say Bleach. Of course, everyone knew that. Duh. And I want to say right, like during the middle of the Arrancar arc. That would be a good place to start. Because I would say from you said what?
No, I was listening. I understand something, but what?
Yeah, like right in the middle of the Arrancar arc. Not at the beginning, like right smack dab in the middle. That's where he can start his redraw from. Because I have a feeling there's a lot of information that was tossed out in the Arrancar arc, like right in the middle and after on, that if we got like a good several chapters, I don't care if it was like a quarter of the arc of backstory, questions would have gotten answered. Lots of questions. You just go forward with that. Hell, maybe we even.
I just want to jump in real quick. What animes mangas have been said so far?
I said Fairy Tail at the Dragon, the Magic games at the end of that arc. Just to not to go the whole spiel again, but a lot of people think that ending that piece where all the dragons came in, they thought that was the Dragon King's festival when it completely wasn't. What's going on right now in the manga is the Dragon King's festival.
Okay.
I said the last 2 chapters of JJK, and then I'm gonna throw in a side note: the way that they handled Madara in the Shinobi War.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah. I feel like with that,
Kaguya should have been a movie. Kaguya should have been Toneri's movie.
Agreed. And they could have did a movie after Toneri, if I'm being honest. They could have did Toneri's movie as the 8th and did Boruto as 9. I want to
or hear me out. Fuck it. Make the end of Naruto a loss. Just like Endgame. I mean not Endgame, Infinity War. Make the end of Naruto a loss. Go into the movies for the final finale, and that's the Kaguya shit. This is just bouncing off what y'all said.
if I'm not mistaken, I gotta go back and find the interview. I gotta go back and find it. He was saying one of his points was he was going to have Naruto and Sasuke's fight end with the fact that Sasuke lost, but he doesn't accept the fact of what happened. And that's when Naruto basically gives up being the Hokage. I gotta go find that interview.
Okay.
And he basically becomes a Jiraiya. He has a child with Hinata, but he basically becomes a Jiraiya.
I said Bleach halfway through the Rankar arc.
Huh.
The reason being, because you said what?
I was about to ask you what would you change about it, but you was about to do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, the reason being is because once you get halfway through the Rankar arc, where they're actually storming Wake Mundo, you could literally cut a bunch of Ichigo's running scenes out and give us some backstory on some information that we've never gotten, or give us like little foreshadowing clips, whatever the fuck he wants to do. Because during the Rankar arc, I'm not gonna lie, there was questions I had, and I still kind of have them till this day. But the anime is answering a bunch of those questions, so I'm not kind of mad. It's just I wish it came out in the manga. My thing. Not mad at it. It's just like, okay, we waited for like almost a decade, and now we're getting a bunch of the questions we wanted answered. You feel me? So if I could get a redraw for that shit and then go forward from there, I promise you half the questions old Bleach fans would have, wouldn't even have. Hell, he can even fix some of the fights. And he can fix some of the storylines too, like Byakuya is still living. He could fix so much shit. So much. Oh! He could take it and make it better, and I'm here for it. I'd be so here for it. I would gladly sit there, wait a year, let him cook, and reread from that point on. I would reread the whole thing.
You just basically admitted that the damn show is ass, bro. You got to restart from the second season? You started early. You know what? Season 2, midway through season 2, we're going to just start over, bro. That shit was kind of ass. That's what you just said, bro.
No, it wasn't ass. It's just there was questions that people didn't have answered. And we still didn't have them answered till like we're just now currently getting some of those answers. Mind you, I said this is like he's answering a bunch of questions in the anime. I just wish it would have happened in the manga. I literally did say that on record. Said that.
Well, with that, we have some hot takes too, actually.
Oh, the whole time.
Joe, you agree that starting at season 2 of Bleach is pretty ass?
Bro, I'm about to make y'all laugh. The entire time I was talking, I did not know I was muted that entire time, bro.
Damn.
Old people.
I was muted the whole time, bro. I was about to cut rough. I'm like, bro, don't you hear me talking? And I looked down, like, oh, I'm still muted.
This nigga Joe was about to get on my ass. I didn't even do nothing. Well, hot take. Since we're talking about Naruto, more named characters that actually mattered should have died during the 4th Great Ninja War.
No.
That was Sean's own.
I don't think see a point behind it, to be honest.
I don't think that they had enough emotional relevancy to us, because after Shippuden started, we really didn't see most of them niggas.
Yeah, and the thing is, with Neji's death, he said what it served. It served. He not only those pushing together.
What? No, this is the only reason people say that is because they wanted Rock Lee to die, so they could really be like, "Oh yeah, he was the most wasted character ever." That's why they wanted more people to die. They wanted Rock Lee to catch it.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly, but yeah, I felt like people don't understand a bunch of named characters did die, because I think a lot of people forget the fact that Shikamaru's father, Ino's father, like, a bunch of people died. Like,
Now they were saying some of the young generation, more the younger
But
generation
it
should have died.
says more named characters than actually mattered. So maybe like Eno going out and
Will we really have cared?
I wouldn't say it's not about caring, but it would add more stakes that this is war and these people are dying or actually dying. And
I think we got
more
enough of
people
that.
could.
I feel like we got that.
To that, I would ask people who the fuck did they want to die? Nobody would have cared if 10-10 died. Nobody would have cared.
Yeah, but it's not
And
about
that's a main
caring.
character.
It's about adding like a slight bit of realism to it. I understand it's anime, but consider the fact that it's war and damn near almost all, except for one of Naruto's class, made it through completely fine.
But we got to see that those people lost their families in that war, family members in that war, which is still stakes.
It is, and I'm not taking away from it, but I can see the point for the hot take.
Okay, so
no, my question to that would be who do they expect to die to add more stakes? Because Neji's death set the stakes that everybody could die, and the reason for the war was not to kill everybody. That's the next thing people forget. Madara and Obito did not want to kill everybody. They wanted to make a few examples, but for the most part, they wanted everyone to live.
Because yeah, I agree with you. Because their whole point is even though Obito pushed that war, it wasn't to kill as many people as he thought he was going to end up killing. But like Tuff said, I would like to know who would
add more stakes if they died.
I just don't see. I'm trying to think, because I think what a lot of people, me personally, the war served two things. One, they've been pushing that narrative the entire time that Naruto will have to see war, and he will have so many more. I think people forget there's more to war than just death. And that's the aftermath of everything. How do we get some sense of peace and normal living after all this?
That's fair. So, we do have another hot take. This hot take is a video, so not from anybody on the pod.
Nigga, what?
So everybody calls Hisoka, but he's attracted to power. Goku's on that same timing. It's literally written in his DNA, and he basically looks around the room. He's like, "You're the strongest person in the room. I want to fight you. I think your potential's great. Let's see if you can beat my ass or I beat yours and run these hands." Hisoka's the same way, except for he's a little bit more patient. He'll be like, "I want to fight you at your peak level, so I'll wait." Granted, yes, Gon is a child, but he's still like, "I'm trying to run hands." He's not trying to do anything else, and it's confirmed the only person he likes is the other troop member with the pink hair, and I can't remember her name to save my life. No, he was waiting for Crollo, but he got his powers taken because of Kurapika.
I ain't gonna lie, she kind of spit.
See, she would cook only if you can go to any Hisoka clip with Gon in it. He didn't make that weird ass movement.
But we all know whole time Hisoka
again
just
she would have a
fight
point.
niggas with powers.
Again, she would have a whole valid point if you can pull up any clip when Hisoka things have gone. He didn't make a weird ass movement every single time. There's literal video proof back to back to back. Every time he speaks of Gon, he makes a face of pure ecstasy. Hell no, he's not beating that allegation. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Zerk ain't letting it go. Zerk said, "Nah."
No. only way Hisoka gets a pass is if you get rid of that movement and his expression. Only way.
Isn't Hisoka's thing getting off on strong, like people strong and having high potential, and that's why he was on gun like that?
Considering the
my
fact
nigga
that
talking that Hunter talk, I like it, Tev.
considering the fact that Gon was strong, but he wasn't that strong when he met him, I feel the same.
But he saw his potential.
Yeah, that's later on. Potential, as in later in the series, would make sense, right?
No, everybody pretty much saw Gon's potential early on.
Us, as the viewer, right?
Even the people in this show, because remember,
even in
Netero, when him and Kilo was trying to hit Netero with the dodgeball, Netero was like, "Yo, these kids they're pretty good. They're nice as fuck."
Us, as the viewer, we all know he has potential, right? Cool. What's the excuse for this nigga damn near busting a nut every time he sees it? I will sit here. I will.
And the thought of how strong this nigga gonna be, that's like Goku looking at fucking
and busting a nut every time.
That's like Goku looking at Goku look at everybody strong that way.
And Goku busts a nut and literally bodies.
That's you putting your own idea
in
on
front
what
of the
doing.
person.
That's you putting your own idea on what Hisoka's doing. That's not what he's doing. I didn't watch a good bit of episodes and I ain't see nothing about busting a nut. Never.
It's an analogy.
To be fair, what was that? Tef, where you? Because I don't want to spoil. Tef, where you at in your reread? I'm gonna ask you about it after this. I'm gonna remember to ask you about it. But where are you at?
Karapika, I'm not reading it, I'm watching it. Karapika just trying to get them eyes from the mob.
Oh, so you passed the tower. Okay. So when Gon was fighting Hisoka was like he's about to like burst from joy when it had that scene of him like licking his lips after Gon returned the favor of the punch.
There's no explanation for that shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I took that as the weird version of Goku and Oop. Honestly, that's how I looked at it.
You can't look, bro. There's the wording that they used plus the animation shown. There's no vouching for this man.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of had forgot that little part of the scene too, bro. You did remind me of that. I did forget that part.
Hey, Tiff, bring that out of his memory. He's like, yeah, I'm just going.
I just let it slide right past. I ain't even think about it.
But he was hype about the fight and going actually punching him back and like being like, okay,
this little nigga's growing.
But he was like, oh, this nigga's growing type shit.
I don't give a damn. Why?
That's why I took it that way. I was like, nah, he getting excited at the thought of fighting this nigga later on. I know it's weird as fuck, but that's what he owns.
There are so many ways you can show a grown man getting excited about fighting. That is literally the worst way possible in every conceivable concept way. That is the worst.
I will say, as my rewatch of my watch of the show, because I never really watched it the first time. Yo, all this Hisoka's a creep narrative, that shit is way over exaggerated.
I say he's weird, not a creep, but he's not beating the allegations, in my opinion.
That's calling him a creep.
I said weird, not creep.
But by saying he's not beating the allegations, you're calling him a creep.
I'm calling him a weirdo.
No, you call him a weirdo by calling him a weirdo.
Saying beat the allegations is just like Goku, though.
Nigga, you can have weirdo allegations put on you. You're still a weirdo.
Nah.
He's a weirdo with weirdo allegations. Yes. He's not.
There are no allegations. There are no allegations to being a weirdo because there's nothing wrong with being weird. Creep is different because there's something wrong with being a creep. That's why they're called allegations. So you call somebody a weirdo.
So with that same context, is Goku a creep and a weirdo?
Yes, he's a weirdo. He's not a creep.
No, you can label Goku as a creep because he will do anything and everything to fight someone strong.
That's not creeping though.
This nigga will pull up to your house and say you want to fight. That's a creep, bro. That's creepy. That's creepy.
No, a creep would be stalking you, watching your movements every day, and then like, oh, you gonna fight me now? Or you gonna fight me now? Are you gonna fight me now? That's creep. Weird is coming to my house, knocking on my door. Hey, I want to fight. That's just weird.
It's me, Goku.
And then try to convince you to fight him.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Also, try again at a later date.
That is also an over exaggeration because of Super. But Goku before Super never was just annoying on somebody. Hey, you want to fight? You want to fight? I think you're strong. You want to fight? He was never that before Super.
So which Goku do you want to use? The most current or previous?
The most. Hey, if you want to go most current, the most current Goku ain't doing that.
Well, yeah, he's currently getting his wish done. He's fighting.
Even Daima Goku when he first saw Glory.
Oh, that's right. Y'all are in Daima. Y'all are in Daima, not Super no more. Y'all in Daima.
Yeah, that's why I say Super itself is the only exception to that where they had Goku cheat. Hey, you want to fight? You want to fight? That's only happened in Super. In Daima, he saw Glorio had potential and was strong and never just jumped on him. Hey, you want to fight? Nah, he waited till the opportunity presented itself and then he asked him. Super is the only thing that's portrayed Goku that way.
I'll give him that one.
Because if Monako came to Dragon Ball Z and met Goku, Goku would not even attempt to fight him.
He wouldn't even try.
Next, Tef. Actually, I'll ask everybody about their rewatches after. Next, the solo leveling anime differences so far.
Oh yeah, they cutting a lot of stuff. They changing his character a little bit too. Little subtle ways, little subtle things that they're doing. Because he did not really know about the elixir of life until he got most of the pieces.
No, he learned about that before.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he had the recipe for it before he even started.
The reason why he wanted the elixir is because it's one of the ways he could literally save his mom.
He did not have a recipe before he went in the demon dungeon the first time.
I didn't say recipe. That's rough. I didn't say recipe. That was rough. I said he knew about it because that's one of the ways
recipe
to save his
after
mom.
beating Cerberus. Cerberus.
In the manga?
Yeah.
Okay, I may be just misremembering it.
He got the first piece, and he got the first piece to it, and then got the recipe. And that's when he realized he needed more.
Oh, okay, so that's what I'm thinking of then. In the anime, I think they switched it up to where he knew the pieces that he needed before he went to the demon dungeon. So they framed it as that's his motivation for wanting to get stronger, to get the elixir of life. Because from the manga, his whole motivation was, shoot, I'm just getting stronger to see how far I can push this leveling system. And then when he found out about the elixir of life, he was like, yeah, I got to get this to get my mom. So I feel that was a little change. They made him more human, more protagonist material.
No, but I would also say in the moment he kind of wanted the elixir is just that wasn't like the biggest concern because he was too weak to do shit about it at the time.
Yeah, but the way the anime doing it is that he felt like, oh yeah, I know I can get this elixir of life in the demon dungeon. That's my reason for wanting to get to the 100th floor. But initially, when he went in, he just wanted to get stronger, see what was there.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. It's the initial reason that changed.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't mind that change.
And they cut out the damn, what's his name? Metris? The dude at the 50th floor in the demon castle. They cut that fight out completely.
Yeah, they did skim through a lot of them fights. Because he's on 75 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't remember the 50th fight. That's the 54th fight. That's the crazy part. I don't remember that fight at all.
Wasn't he a necromancer or something like that?
I don't remember that nigga at all.
I literally do not remember the 50th floor flight.
Oh, you just put it in chat releases so I can look at it. I can pull it up in a second.
Matter of fact, he was in the anime. He took him out relatively quick.
Yeah, they just showed him slicing his head off.
Yeah. That's all they showed. They didn't even go into the actual fight.
So, I want you guys to pick one. Become a Saiyan, eat a devil fruit, or inherit a tail beast.
Saiyan.
Devil fruit. It's the
Saiyan.
easiest one. It's the
Okay, do I get
easiest
to pick?
one.
Do you get to pick your devil fruit?
No, it just says eat a devil fruit.
Ugh.
Give me a devil fruit. I can instantly know what I got, and I can just go ahead and take
Tail
it.
beast. Give me the tail beast.
If you get a tail beast, you gotta actually connect with that motherfucker. And most of y'all niggas not. Tough, you too hostile. A nigga like Goku, the monkey, that nigga ain't going for that shit. Yo energy, he ain't going for that.
Hey, whoa. I would definitely be the Two Tails Jinchuriki. Because cats love me.
Oh, the cat
The
shit.
cat. The cat.
About the topic.
Yeah.
But it's at random, so you don't know who you're gonna get. Both
You
two of
fuck
the
around, get
choices.
the nine-tailed beast, and you can't do shit. Cause this nigga
Me
just
and
don't fuck
Kurma
with
be
you.
cool, bro. I got
So
to
like I said,
Kurma about we, and we be all right.
So two of the three choices is completely random, right? At least out of the two choices that are random, one is literally a 1 through 9 chance. Unless
Nigga,
you're adding the 10 toes into that.
become a Saiyan, you can become a Saiyan and not even hit Super Saiyan. If I become a Saiyan, I want to hit Super Saiyan. I don't want to have to watch
you
my
don't have
mom
to be a
die
super-
in a gruesome death for me to be like,
You don't have to be a Super Saiyan to be a Planet Buster or faster than light.
Exactly.
Even low class Saiyans are that level. So Saiyan is the safest option.
But I want to do cool shit. So a devil fruit is fine with me. It's not like I'm gonna be in the water anytime soon.
Float around and eat. Yeah, I would never take the devil fruit option, bro. It's too many, especially if I can't pick.
Let me see the devil fruit randomizer.
Because think about it, all Saiyans can fly, so it doesn't matter. I'm already I can be a low level, high class Saiyan. No matter, I'm a Planet Buster.
Listen, fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and roll the dice. Let's see what I can
fly. Like only thing I have to
listen, my nigga. I'm cool. Flower fruit. That's off random right there. I'm cool. I'll take that. Give me that over a Saiyan. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's always an option till you get the fucking jacket fruit.
That's why I did it with random. That's why I did it random. Let's do it again. Generate again. Ivankov, I don't see a really use for that, but I can become a good doctor.
Yeah, you could also get the Ino no Mi. Model Tunku.
See you saying all this shit. Let's randomize again. Might look good. Newgate.
No, that randomizer only got the popular shit. Ain't no way you get 3 good fruits back to back out of all this trash shit.
See 15 devil fruits. The butter fruit. See, if I rolled again, I would have got the butter fruit, my nigga. That's ass. After that, I would have got sugar. After that, I would have got the fruit. The fruit.
That sounds like trash.
Then you got Miss Valentine. Oh, he has smokers. Okay, that's pretty decent.
See, out of all this randomization, yeah, there's some bad devil fruits, but not gonna lie to you, my nigga.
That's weird.
All of these ain't bad.
It's a hot take, but smokeless fruit is pretty ass.
But if you could get a
smile
power,
is a devil fruit, nigga. You just gonna forget you could get a smile fruit?
Nah, nigga, smiles are fake devil fruits. They ain't the real shit.
They fruits, nigga. Hey,
I ain't
what
gonna
if you
lie.
turn into one of the jail beasts from Impale Down after you eat your devil fruit?
I ain't gonna lie. The best one on here is Kuzan so far.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie, sugar is kind of cool. I can make slaves.
Fuck that. Kuzan had the ice fruit, nigga. That's the best
This
one right
nigga,
there.
bro. Hey, we can see Ruff running around looking like Wapple. Damn, nigga, that what fruit you got?
See, y'all
Are
saying
you
that.
hungry?
And you know what's even funnier? Everyone who chooses saying, bruh, I'm just gonna go into the MMA, get my ass handed to me a bunch of times. Nigga, I'm strong.
This
I was
nigga
strong.
dead. That nigga will end up dead at a certain point, my nigga.
I just gotta make sure I don't die. That's easy.
Well, and then we have something else. How many characters in this image can Luffy beat?
None. Not a fucking one.
Y'all didn't even give it a chance. Y'all didn't get to process who was on here at all. Y'all was just like fucking none.
Hey, they was waiting on y'all this week. Shamar gone too, so y'all ain't getting to pick on him this episode.
I don't give a damn. He ain't. There ain't not a single fucking character Luffy is touching on this fucking list. The closest debate you have on this fucking list is either Asta, or if you're going very specific, that former Toshido. And even then, that's a high fucking chance he still fucking loses.
You sleep, bro. Luffy will punch the shit out of Yami.
Shit, he really not.
A dimension cutting slash ain't stopping shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just let you cut me with this dimension slash. Now you fucking in two, bitch. Die. Fucking die.
I like Luffy as the next guy.
But he got Toon Force and Hockey.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice and all.
Let's be real. When it comes to hockey, most of them will either keep cave on Luffy's chest.
But like, hear me out. What if Hockey could bypass Infinity, and Toon Force could bypass Infinity?
Okay, hear me out. Luffy has 10 seconds, give or take, if Toshido hits adult form before all that shit gets frozen.
Wait. I'm talking about Gojo.
He making an argument for Gojo.
Okay.
I just want to say, I told y'all niggas.
Let's say Gojo. You get Luffy already has Toon Force. So do you think that Toon Force would be able to bypass Infinity?
No. No, this nigga's not Deadpool.
I would say hypothetically, even if it could, Unlimited Void.
Domain expansion.
Limitless Void. Listen, with Toon Force, Gojo hits an Unlimited Void. Luffy gets hit with it. Luffy's already done. His brain is already empty. He doesn't retain information. So Unlimited Void bypasses Toon Force.
You want to know why?
Toon Force with that basis of understanding that Luffy is just already dumb and he's not retaining information. So regardless, he's just gonna go through.
You want to know why that doesn't matter?
Why?
It doesn't matter if he remembers the information or not. His brain is still getting flooded with it. So he's still
Toon
stuck.
Force. That's the Toon Force aspect. It covers the other portion. Luffy's already dumb and he's only thinking about fighting. He's not really comprehending the other shit. In the story, it's shown that Luffy don't care about people backstories, no stories, none of that shit. So Toon Force will give him that ability to, take it.
Like Luffy Toon Force is lasting for that long, bro.
You acting like Luffy's Toon Force is on the same level as Bugs Bunny or Deadpool or Squirrel Girl.
What you mean? The best Gojo can do is shoot a hollow purple, and Luffy just reflect that back with Toon Force.
Nigga, show me a panel where Luffy is doing.
I hope he can reflect that back.
Because essentially Luffy can turn anything into rubber. So Luffy did the same thing with Kaido's blast. Why can't he do the same thing with Gojo's?
So Luffy can turn a concept erasing ability into rubber.
He can create nothing. He can create something from nothing. So, hey, my nigga.
That's a reach. You're reaching. I'm watching you reach. Stop it. You don't even believe in this yourself.
And then on top of that, that's not even talking about Yami. Luffy could squabble with Yami.
He showed. Nah, I doubt that.
Like, think about it, right? He
The
do
best chance you got.
that slash shit. It ain't gonna do nothing. It's Luffy. You gonna dodge around lightning and shit, and then Luffy got a revive in his kit. Luffy got a revive in his kit. None of these other characters got a revive.
I'm gonna let Joe say what he gonna say.
Like when it comes to Yami, bro, I'm not. No, Luffy's not taking Yami. Listen, the boost that Yami just got, Yami went to top 5 to just 1 in that split second. When you find out the man not using his entire kit, Yami, the entire series we've seen him was only using 1% of his kit. He just got the rest of it.
Damn, he wasn't even in his bag for real.
I put it into perspective like this: the man, one of the strongest archangels, Yami took down by himself.
Dolo.
Damn.
You got any other any other wanks you wanna
Nah, I just go to, since we talking about wanking, who has the most plot armor? Luffy, Naruto, or Ichigo?
Of course niggas would say Ichigo.
I'm saying Luffy.
The poll, me and Tev, we kept it real. We said Luffy. Luffy. Stick with Luffy. Luffy has a lot of plot on him.
Oh no, polls telling me Ichigo.
The poll telling me Ichigo, but it's Luffy.
Well, from the people from our pod that agreeing that it's Ichigo is Sean, Shamar, and me. And Luffy only
explain
has
how
2
Ichigo
votes,
has more points.
Joel and Tef.
Explain how
because of me.
Explain how Luffy has more. I mean, Ichigo has more plot armor
because Ichigo's plot armor is connected to Aizen. Aizen wanted Ichigo to do what he wanted to do, and specifically catered the entire story of Bleach up until the end of the Arrancar arc for Ichigo.
Only
the
2
whole
arcs.
story. How many arcs is in Bleach in total? 4? 5?
4 or 5, yeah.
If you're counting overall arcs, you have the beginning, you have Arrancar, then you have the Fullbring arc, then you have the 2 parts of the war.
So
5.
2 arcs. 2 out of 4. I'm not splitting the war arc in 2. I'm not splitting that shit in 2.
You forgot the Bound arc.
Bound is not canon.
You forgot the Zanpato Rebellion arc.
Not canon.
That's not canon, sadly.
So out of 4 arcs,
those are filler.
2 of them, half, 50%, was being carried by the main villain.
Okay, that still doesn't explain how he has more plot armor.
50% is a big number, my nigga. Just off base, and that's not including Ichigo just being a test tube baby.
The same shit that everyone agreed on in the group chat about Naruto being Ninja Jesus.
We'll say differently.
So I will always say, not Tev. Sean bust that out whenever people disagree about Luffy.
That is, it's kind of accurate though. When you look at Naruto's lineage, that shit is stacked.
He is Ninja Jesus.
And Ichigo ain't just a test tube baby of everything.
No. I'm about to say Ichigo would be Bleach Jesus. I wouldn't say Naruto is Jesus because he ain't got none of the special eyes or nothing. Now, if he had one of the special set of eyes, then of course I would put Naruto there. Everything. Quincy, Fullbringer, Human, Soul Reaper, fucking Hollow. This nigga got it all, bro. Like, goddamn.
One ability in the series that Ichigo ain't got.
DNA, bro. He's Squirrel Man.
Ichigo is like Goku, but instead of just stealing niggas' abilities, Ichigo was just born with them.
With no recollection of how to use it.
But
With no
Luffy. But Luffy.
But Luffy
you can
what?
point to every main arc, and he was supposed to die pretty much in all of them.
I was supposed to die in Fishman Island.
That might be the one exception.
How was he supposed to die in Amazon Lily?
Was that an island the crew was there where he had a major fight?
No, that was with Bo and Hancock.
Oh yeah, training. No, okay.
How was he supposed to die in Arlong Park?
Warren me personally, I give him
Wait. I like how he did that. I'm about to counter. Was he not supposed to die in Alabasta?
No, nigga. I'm asking questions.
Those are valid. Those are valid. But let's keep going. Was he supposed to die in Alabasta?
Yeah.
Was he supposed to die at Whole Cake Island?
No.
Yes.
Wait. What was he supposed to die by? Am I missing?
Cat
Curry. Okay, yes. Yes, I agree with you. Yes.
Marine Ford.
Okay, yes.
Sabori.
Damn, that's 4. That's 4.
Hey, Dress Rosa.
That's 5. That's 5.
Wait. How is Luffy supposed to die in Dressrosa?
Hey, if the crowd couldn't, it's crazy that Doflamingo can control all these people with strings, and he's much faster than all of them, but they able to run and keep Luffy away from him for 10 minutes while he take a nap.
That was funny. That was a good one.
But Ichigo.
No, hold on. How many times was he supposed to die at Wano? Okay.
But Ichigo is a test tube baby, and he got carried half the series. On top of that, even afterwards, the main final villain of it all was his daddy, which wanted him to get strong enough to break the seal for the Shinigami King or the Soul Reaper King.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
He got it.
So wrong.
Ichigo had on guided access for most of the series, and every time he faced a setback, a nigga just came through and saved his ass. When Ichigo was fighting Grimjow, Ichigo was supposed to die. However,
he got his ass whooped.
However, wasn't Buggy about to kill Luffy?
Luffy daddy was there.
Wait.
Wasn't Smoke about to kill Luffy too?
Hold up.
At the same time.
When Grimjow first fought Ichigo, he beat that man within an inch of his life and then left.
That's plot.
That's one plot. That's one time plot saved Ichigo.
No. I ain't gonna lie. Ichigo got plot too, nigga. You the petri dish of everything in the series. That's plot. Nigga, every time you in a fight that you can't win, you just magically get the chance to go off and train.
Wait. Let's not even talk about that. Wasn't Ichigo supposed to die in the Soul Society arc when he was fighting against Byakuya? And then last minute, his fucking Hollow came out and was like, "Oh no, I'm here to save you, buddy." Ain't that what happened?
I'm still confused. I'm still confused on how he went from the battlefield fighting Gin to in the middle of Dimensions training to go back to fight Aizen. That's plot. That's fucking plot too.
Come on now, don't get on.
Hey, I'm gonna just dip out real quick. Let me go run to the hyperbolic time chamber while y'all hold them off. I'll be right back.
Don't get on my nigga Luffy. Let's talk about Ichigo. The nigga took 12 days. Oh,
I
my
couldn't even
bad.
get a thought out.
Go ahead.
Shit.
Go ahead.
I was trying to get a whole thought out. I remember Ging said your eyes aren't strong enough, and then someone snatched him up and then went to go train. I remember that. I don't remember who snatched him up.
Didn't Geen send him away with his attack? It was basically a way of sending him away so he could like get
pretty
time.
much. Ging said you're not strong enough. Leave. You're not him yet.
Yeah, but he ain't sent him to another dimension for him to go train. Nigga just got him out of the fight. And no, Geen actually stabbed him and put him down. He didn't just send him away. He stabbed him and put him down.
Yeah, Ging wasn't trying to kill him though. That's the issue.
Plot.
Yeah, that's a little plot right there, my boy. That's plot.
I'm not. Did I say it wasn't?
Little plot.
I'm just saying, U-Haul wasn't trying to kill Ichigo because he wanted him to break that seal. I'm just saying.
That whole scene was funny. Yes.
So what that tell me? The whole story, the nigga's been catered to.
Yeah, so is Luffy.
Until the moment when Ichigo got his true Bankai. From that point on, then okay. But every time before that, it has been plot for Ichigo. Every time.
With some being an exception because foreshadowing.
Percentage-wise, Ichigo running up the numbers on Luffy.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
This nigga doing triple doubles and shit.
We can count how many times Plot has saved Ichigo.
Luffy got a
just
long
because
track
it's
record
a
of
shorter
Plot.
story. But Luffy, percentage-wise, is lower than Ichigo.
I don't know.
Bro, even if it's a shorter story, if Luffy
Name an arc that Ichigo shouldn't have died in.
Shouldn't have.
Easy. The fucking what was the arc? I just said the arc.
Shouldn't have died in
Fullbring.
Nah, he fully just went off his own muscle and
Fullbring.
No, that's actually a worse argument. He didn't have powers going into the Fullbringer arc.
He had to be saved last minute by everybody. Hey, take this sword, nigga. Come on now. Name an arc. Name an arc where Ichigo wasn't completely saved. Name one.
That's a very good one. That's a very good counter argument there.
That's a good one. I'll give you that one.
I have to pull up the list of the arcs because we're only going for the 5
We just
majors.
agreed it's 4, my nigga.
Yeah, ain't much to pull up,
And
bro.
you already agreed half of it is Aizen. And you already agreed during the war, at least up until Ichigo broke the seal on the king, Yuha was letting this nigga slide.
There we go. Hold up. Here are the arcs. There we
It's
go.
at least 75%, my nigga.
There we go. I have the list of the 12 arcs.
12?
That's 12.
That's okay.
All right.
Well, no, we are breaking it down in the story sections because we didn't mention Fate Katakura Town, which is clearly an arc. That's an arc.
Literally, I can post the arcs in the chat right now, and I'll send the screenshot.
Put it in Reverie. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen.
Damn, they might be even now that you say that, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Every arc for Ichigo, is it every arc? I know he knows 4 subsets. He did get saved every time.
Here we go. These are all the arcs. The point ones are the fillers.
Oh wait, so quick question though, before we go on. So Luffy in the